And we are live. Go ahead, Scotty.
Hey, Phil. Welcome to the Black Phil. Can we start again?
No.
We're live. We're live.
Damn it.
We're doing it live. That's how it works.
Welcome to the Black Philip Alvarez show. On tonight's show, we have Phil, who is the host of the show, the owner of the channel, and the master of ceremonies. I am the bumbling, stuttering fool, and the one who is going to get us out of this mess, Tim. Nice to see you, sir.
Tim, the multiple names, however you want to go tonight. It's up to you.
Yes.
Tonight we talk about Loki.
Loki, episode 4.
What
did you guys think?
Much better episode than the last episode, I'll tell you that.
I want to fight you. I want to fight you.
Oh, let's do it. Fight. Let's do it.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Now.
We're live. Do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
Give me more views. Yeah.
I really
felt. Go ahead, Scotty.
I felt that the last episode was so much of a character development episode that it was required to make it so that Loki and Sylvie could work together and at least empathize with one another to have a common goal. I think that the last episode was required to have stakes for this episode.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Kylo, Tim possible. Whoever you want to be named here. So go ahead, brother.
No, sorry. I was pulling it up so like you can interact with the chat somewhat too. Yeah.
I'll see it. Don't worry.
But yeah, I really liked it. I mean, last episode may have been better, but I felt like this really answered a lot of the questions. I knew the TVA was corrupt the whole time. I knew something was up. Really exposed the truth. The last episode was more of a reflection on the character of Loki, but this one did enhance the reflection of Loki. Like, I know people were twist and turned about like Loki being like bisexual or making a big deal. He's always been that. And who to yourself? It makes sense. I know, super bizarre. He's gonna love himself. He's gonna love Sylvie because Sylvie is Loki. And so that, to me, that made sense. They had the Owen Wilson character, Morbius. I really felt that when he died because they were coming back together and becoming friends. Now, I dug it. I did like the end credit scene, though I want to say one thing is that it almost takes the weight out of like what happened, like to Loki and to Morbius. But it's the next question is to like how are they going to piece it together? What do they got? 2 more episodes. And essentially, I don't think it's just Loki land. I think that's where all the people get when they get pruned is what they call it with that stick. So they're going to bring the band back together with Morbius and Loki. But overall, I did enjoy it. And maybe last, I don't know, kind of goes back and forth or whatever. But what do you guys think?
Phil?
I liked it much better than the last episode. I mean, I was more than welcome back Owen Wilson because I love his character. So,
oh yeah, I did
and I like that Loki wasn't hesitant to tell him that you're variants. So don't forget this is a spoiler review, so you can spoil the hell out of it. So.
Yeah, it was a coming to a Jesus moment for Morbius.
So,
right? He was like,
"No, it was a very good episode." So sorry, Tim.
No, but I want to say like this episode, I really like the dialogue in this episode because they have a real true discussion. He's like, Morbius, you're the biggest liar out of all of them, and you could kind of see like little tendencies. Why he kind of like Loki being Loki's always had that chip on his shoulder, kind of self-sabotages himself in a way. But no, it just, I really liked, especially these last 2 episodes were really strong for me.
Well, and it was kind of, in terms of the interaction between Mobius and Loki, I thought it was heartbreaking and exactly what I want from the show. Like Phil, Tim, do you think Mobius has been pruned?
I think he's been pruned multiple times in his life.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, because he always forgets, when he's in the room with the what's name, Ravana. He always forgets what they're talking about, and she always has to remind him what they're talking about. So I think she's probably been what do you call it? Pruned.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
Multiple times. You asked me about how if Owens has been pruned before.
I was just
I I think he's been pruned multiple times beyond the show because of Ravana. Because he's just, I think he's just such a gullible type. He just wants to do what's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that arc. A little bit of arc. I got two things I'm going to propose here. Maybe just kind of more so one.
Go ahead.
So B-15's the black chick or the security card lady, and her arc was pretty good, and how she came to Sylvie and she's kind of smelling what was going on, and then also that who's it? It was interesting because the Asian guy, I don't know the character's name at all, but he's kind of the comic relief. He kind of always seems to pop in there, like kind of conveniently, or just they make aware of this character. But in this, we didn't see him. So my prediction about him was that he's going to be an integral, important part to the story, maybe later on, but I don't know how. Or he's one of the actual Time Lords, because what this episode did to us showed us those were just kind of constructs. Those weren't the 3 Time Lords; they were just robots. So that was mind blown, right? But yeah, just what do you guys think? What's going on with this show? I don't know.
I'm really enjoying it.
Go ahead, Scott.
I'm really enjoying it just in progression. It's really strange because as an audience, we have seen the progression of Loki. We have seen his character redemption. And now we are seeing an early Loki being really pushed fast and hard into his own redemption. This is Avengers 1 Loki. This is not Ragnarok. He's aware of the future, but he hasn't been there yet. And so with this, it's really interesting to see Loki and Sylvie developing a dynamic with each other. And with also, I think that him and Mobius are developing a I don't know. And also, it didn't spoilers, didn't Loki die at the end of this episode except for not?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, but he's died 3 times in 10 years, so come on.
That's true. He's never really dead?
He's died 3 or 4 times in the whole entire MCU, so I don't think it matters how many times he's died.
Yeah. That's my only poke at it is the stakes part. No one really ever dies. Loki wakes up in this world. We don't know what it's called, but it was cool because it poses new questions. You have a alligator Loki. Is that thing going to talk like Rocket Raccoon, or is it going to talk like Groot? I'm not that deep into the comics where I know any of this stuff. And then you have older Loki, the guy, I guess he was on what was it, Game of Thrones, and he was also in Star Wars. And then the black dude, whatever, he had a hammer, but I'm just assuming he's a Loki because they're all Loki'd out in gear. So, but yeah, man, that's just there's so many questions that I'm still wondering.
We got 2 episodes. They still got a lot of questions, so. I guess that kind of tells you how good this show is, even if we had a semi-anal 3rd episode. I don't know how y'all felt.
Lady
Well, I
Sif
know how,
showing
I know how
up and
Scotty.
being
I like how Scott. I like how Lisa Sif showed up. That was a good twist.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy everything about Loki. I think it is well, and specifically this episode. I enjoy the dynamic and it feels like there are stakes in an emotional level as opposed to are you gonna die? I don't care. No, probably not. It's Loki. And
Yeah.
but are you learning emotionally and the character development? Tim, did you ever read any of the like Loki comics?
No, like I'm blind to the whole Loki. Though I think the only comics I really got into was maybe some Spider-Man and some like DC like Batman stuff. Um, yeah, maybe some Wolverine, but never Loki. Like honestly, like I knew about Thor and all that, but I never really knew much about Loki. So
Right.
I had to look stuff up, or whatever. As I was watching, I was like, "Oh, Loki seems like a cool character. I like the actor. I'll go look up stuff on the line."
Jump. Let's jump in. Hold on. I'm trying to get Cinema Ghost to jump in.
Okay.
Here you go. I
That's
can keep talking. I'm trying to get Cinema Ghost to jump in. Go ahead. Keep
Oh,
talking.
right on. Oh no, like I'm trying to think. It just
Well, and so when it comes to like, do you have any feelings one way or another about Loki being bi?
no, I don't really care. I know.
Nor do I. And
Yeah.
also, you could probably
That
pull
don't
off a good
mean
Loki.
shit.
Yeah, they no, honestly, someone
He's
else told me that
He's
online.
Kylo Tim. Kylo
So-
Ren. He's Kylo Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone
he's on
told
my
me that
poster.
though.
I get to see. Oh, look, this is my boy, Kylo Tim.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for more suggestions. Like someone else told me that too to do Loki because Loki's hot right now. Like on TikTok, you go on there. There's tons of women doing the female Loki. There's tons of like women, not even like that have black hair, trying to be normal Loki. I mean, Loki is like huge right now. They have the TVA
Well,
costume, and it's yeah.
even Sylvie is not a black-haired lady. She's sort of a strawberry blonde British woman.
Yeah.
Do you have any feelings towards a lady Loki? I think that Sylvie is a quite enigmatic and captivating character.
I do like her character, and then she goes and shows that picture of her. Like they hide how like pretty she is. Like she has that armor, and then did you see that one picture? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh my!
I saw that picture.
They're hiding
Chick-
her. They're hiding
Chick
her.
is stacked.
Yeah, like I had to go back and look at the costume because they she's wearing very plain makeup or whatever, which I guess women say that takes longer to make it look like natural makeup. That's but I mean I always thought she was cute. And then
but the character and the personality, the thing is that I really appreciate her. And I'm like, and it's a weird thing to say, but you know the movie Face Off?
Yeah.
When Nicolas Cage and John Travolta and they were acting like each other. It's an interesting thing because I'm looking at Sophia D something or other. Sorry, I apologize, Sophia.
Di Martino.
That's why you're here, Phil. Thank you.
Yeah,
but
you're not Mexican.
When Sylvie is presenting as Loki, she is acting like Loki. I can recognize Loki in Sylvie, and it's really it's jarring at times, but it's jarring in a way that I'm impressed by the performance.
Yeah, she does a really good job. Like the back and forth between Loki and Loki or Loki and Sylvia, however you want to frame it, it's great. Like it's really like believable. There's like a lot of subtleties in it, which makes it great because sometimes like the smaller things are not being over the top really make a performance. But no, I really do like her character. I like the fact that they have different powers as well. and how they have different like backgrounds and stuff, and seeing it from her perspective, and it really makes you ask the question. TVA, like, I always thought they were corrupt. So this last episode did a really good job of making you like really understanding like the level of how messed up that is for her to never. They don't want her to exist in reality, and she's always kind of been on the streets, and she's kind of always had to like outsmart them and find that kind of like gray area. How she only shows up in what is it for apocalyptic moments. But yeah,
yes.
I mean, I liked her. I liked her much better in this episode than the last episode, because I thought the last episode made her look weak, but this episode made her look much stronger as a Loki or whatever she wants to be called, Sylvie, and the chemistry between her and well, she wasn't really much in this episode till the end. But I mean, you wanted to root for her because Loki was gonna profess his love to her or to himself, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah. We
so
all knew
he's pretty much in love with himself. So
yeah, I mean it makes sense for the character, because the character is like very self-loathing and always been kind of selfish in a way, and always has that like plan B, or Loki always has a plan. And what was great in this episode is Morbius called him out on it, and then like they both kind of called each other out on it, because there's they'll act all buddy, then they're like then there's always a plan, pretty much. There's always a motive per se. So that's what I'm getting at.
Well, what did you think of speaking of motives, because Sylvie's entire plan was to meet the timekeepers and overthrow them. Now that we found out that they are robots, where are the time? What's going on with the timekeepers?
They're fake.
But then who runs the TVA?
I think probably, what's her name, Ravina, or is it in the comics? Isn't she the girlfriend of Kang the Conqueror?
Right, but are you saying that they're going to introduce Kang the Conqueror in the next 2 episodes?
I don't think so. She's supposed to be not introduced until the next Ant-Man movie, which is
but they do
2 years away.
Before this show is over, we have to know what is going on with the TVA and the timekeepers.
I mean, it's obviously the TVA is the bad guy in the series, I think.
Who's controlling the TVA?
Who knows?
And who do you think?
I think that's what we'll find out in the last 2 episodes. It could be.
Sounds like a get out of jail free card.
Oh, stop it! Oh, stop it! It's keeping us guessing. Unlike the last 2 series, they were boring.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think. I do think someone has to be behind it. Like, what if it's another Loki that's behind it? That's all I could think of. It has to be another.
Loki.
Or if it's just Loki himself or Tom Hiddleston.
That would be great.
Him. Or they can be both, just screwing everybody over.
Yeah, like I kind of think it's like that, like an older Loki or something. Could be. Yeah.
Richard E. Grant?
Yeah, who's Richard E. Grant playing? I mean, we saw him at the end of the episode or in the post-credit scene.
Spoilers.
Who is he? Oh, yeah, it's a spoiler discussion.
Well, he's Loki. He's Loki.
So he's another Loki or what?
Something like that. Hold on. I'm trying to get one of my buddies to come on, see if they want to come say, hey, hello there. Is what's his face coming on?
No, we got nobody else coming on.
Gotcha. Yeah, my buddy Phil was on last night. I'm not sure if you guys met him. He's a really nice guy, but he was on my channel. We discussed it or whatever.
Hey, anybody who wants to come in is more than welcome. It's a live stream, so go ahead.
Tim, what's your channel? What is your channel called?
Tim's Talk.
Tim's Talk. So if anyone wants to go over to Tim's Talk and like and subscribe, please, I'm sure he would appreciate the subscriptions.
Of course, yes. Subscribe.
Oh, and while you're at it, go to the Phantasmagorium. It's a great show. It's every day.
Loki Talk. Yeah.
Oh, go to Cinema Gulp. Cinema Gulp is a great channel. Have you guys ever heard of Red Letter Media? You should go there too. Subscribe. Have you ever heard of the Bird Network? Give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Cinema Gulp in the chat. Boom.
He's
in the chat. He said he can't come on because he's busy. He's too good for us. Cinema Gulp's too good for us.
That's not.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Ben. Love you. I love you, Ben.
Let's see.
Nobody's been supportive of my channel. Even when I fucked up. Oh, darn it. I just demonetized myself.
No. Hang on just 1 second. May I excuse myself for 4 seconds? I have to go and relieve. I got to go to the head. Am I allowed to say that? Is that a thing I can say? May I go wee?
Yes, go ahead.
A wee break?
No dead air. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tim. What else you got to say?
All right, so let me share something real quick on here. 1 second.
Whoever you want to bring on, they're more than welcome. Just don't want too much dead air. That's all.
Okay. All right.
So
can you share my screen?
Yeah, you can share.
Okay. You got to click on the. You see the?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Let me go back in here, and then can you see? Okay, you can see it now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So, yeah, since we're talking about this, I guess, Cinnamon Gulp, what do you think about, like, who do you think these people are, who's actually behind this? Because they fooled all of us. And we were talking about it last night on my channel about how it looks like what is that thing? A time, those sand, where there's sand in it and you turn it over and the sand. Yeah. So it looks like one of those, and then you have the triangle type thing or whatever, kind of like the shape of a tesseract, like which Loki had, like the cube. And then also the fact that maybe I'm reading way into it, but it also kind of
well, the one she beheaded was the one at the top anyway. So she obviously thought that she killed the top timekeeper. And she was like, what the fuck is going on? Because they're like, well, they're robots. And she was like, well, who are the real timekeepers? Or do the timekeepers really exist?
Yeah, and then like also the fact that the cube it kind of reminds me of an eye in a way, and like kind of like like the Illuminati type stuff, but like not so much like kind of conspiracy. Like the whole theme of this channel is like we're making theories or whatever, and I feel like this image plays into it, especially at the start of the episode when we first see. First see them,
like the last 10, 15 minutes, changed everything about the series. Like, whoa, who are the real timekeepers? And like, why did they prone this? Why did they prone Mobius? And why did they prone
Let's see, I'm trying
Loki?
to find out.
Why did they prone Loki? I mean, before you see the post credit scene, obviously, and why didn't they prone Sylvie?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many questions. I mean, I think that's what makes the series so good.
Yeah,
there's just so many questions we have to the series, and we only have two episodes left, and that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, they got to wrap it up somehow, and we'll.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah. And it's supposed to set up a lot of what's coming up in the MCU movies, like Doctor Strange and Shang-Chi and even the Eternals.
Now, I have a question for you, Phil.
Go ahead.
When
Scott.
when you watch these shows, are you looking for them to be setups for the movies, or are you looking at them to be shows unto themselves?
I see them as individual episodes.
Trying to
Like,
So-
do you are when you get to the final episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or sorry, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and you get to the end of WandaVision, are you being like, okay, I can't wait to see where this goes, or are you satisfied with the show that you have just been presented with?
like look at that. That is crazy.
Well, I was more satisfied with the ending of Falcon and Winter Soldier than WandaVision, obviously. And
Really?
We've had that discussion before, so
Well, I've accepted your apology many times.
yes, I know. I am not a big fan of WandaVision. But,
Yeah.
It's like 50-50 with WandaVision, but I did quite enjoy Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I think the ending of Falcon and Winter Soldier was much deeper than WandaVision was.
Well, Tim,
And as far as Loki, who knows where the hell this series is going to go?
may I ask Tim a question?
Of course.
Yeah.
Tim, which did you prefer, Vision or the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Sorry, Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Okay, so Captain America: Winter Soldier the movie is my favorite MCU movie overall. though, here comes the twist. I like WandaVision better than better than this. I think Loki's going to be the best. I've been saying from day one because Tom Hiddleston's just like the best actor out of all of those. Like you compare Tom Hiddleston to Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie doesn't hold a candle. Anthony Mackie's charismatic. I'll give it to him. But I felt like there was more of a nuance to WandaVision. It didn't seem like it took risks. It didn't seem like the typical superhero movie.
We had this cat before.
Yeah, Winter Soldier or Falcon Winter Soldier seemed like a superhero movie, and it was very like a lot of social issues from like BLM type stuff. That's fine, but another show that does that really well is called The Boys. The Boys does that phenomenally. I absolutely love the show.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but to me, some of the writing just didn't work in this. It was bad. They nerfed Loki's. They nerfed Sebastian Stan's story. His story was actually more interesting because I agree. They're pointing at one character that wasn't even a main character. I can't think of his name, but he's not even the main character, and he has more of like a cooler story than actually the Falcon. What's his face? Bucky. I thought they were really going to do something with that because not only has he been experimented on, I can stop sharing it. Yeah. So.
No, I stopped it. Go ahead.
But but like the dude's like been experimented on. He's also like been in a car that he's not driving, like essentially like his body, and he's had to look at it through that way. And I'm just like, how do you like? And then they totally nerfed it at the end. They rushed it. I think John Walker was actually one of the best characters, and he had a kind of redeeming story. Yeah,
we get some fighting on that part. I hated that character.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job to make you hate the character. So I mean,
I don't like to say the word hate, but I didn't like the character. I hate the objective of the character.
Yeah, hate to love the character.
Like he's trying to be Captain America. Like, well, he's not Captain America, so.
Oh yeah, sure. Anyone that tries to step in the mantle of Captain America is going to get hate. Like it's not.
Well,
right.
especially if the government says who is Captain America. When the government steps in and says you are Captain America, I think John Walker stepped into that being like, I have a mantle to uphold.
He was qualified.
It's like I get so much shit because
he wasn't.
I call him fake Cap. I'm like, fuck that guy. So
I know, Phil, you hate John Walker. I
Dollar
get
General, the Dollar General version of John Walker. Is that you saw that meme? Oh, dude, I think that might be a funny meme to show. I'm sure you all seen it, where they have fake like the John Walker Captain America, and they have the real one, and they show the guy from the Disney movies
I
from
saw
Up.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that one.
That was
I
pretty
saw
good.
that one. That was
yeah.
fun. That one was funny.
Yeah.
That got me a chuckle. I should have
Yeah.
shared that on my last stream. But
So, what are your like major issues with the John Walker character? Like, you just didn't like him because he was not like Steve Rogers, or like what didn't you like about him per se?
I just thought it was forced. I'm not knocking the actor because the actor is awesome. He played the character quite well. I just didn't like him as a character as itself. Like, how many people are gonna take over the Captain America moniker? I mean, Steve Rogers is Captain America, regardless of how you look at the character. I mean, like, because that's what everybody knows Captain America as, Steve Rogers.
Yeah,
so, so you need to put this guy up front and center in the second or third episode, and it was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
But I think
go ahead.
he was very much a try-hard.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
In terms of exerting his authority, because he had been essentially drafted to be Captain America without the serum. Sorry, guys. We take a moment in the middle of this Loki conversation to talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
That's the beauty of live chat. Come on, we can talk about whatever you want, Scott. Talk whatever you want.
I know. I was just letting the audience know. So, but it is a powerful mantle for one man to have to carry on. And I think that is something that was an interesting part of John Walker's character. Like, I think that he was an interesting character.
Oh, somebody wants to come in. Hold on. Go ahead, keep talking. I'm going to invite somebody else.
Okay. I enjoyed John Walker. Tim, did you like John Walker, or did you find him to be a tragic hero or just a dick?
I absolutely love this character. Yeah, I loved it.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Well, no, like he his speech, maybe unpopular opinion, was better than Anthony Mackie's at the end. Like, I thought that speech was over the top. Yeah.
I've lived by this mandate speech.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. You know, I would not.
Well, which speech are you referring to?
The very ending speech. Like, everyone's acting like he was saying stuff, but like, when it comes down to it, freaking the little girl was a little terrorist. He was like, "Well, you can't put labels on stuff." The chick is a criminal. She's killing people, but somehow it's okay just because. No, get out of here. Like, no, what else are you supposed to label them if they're gonna do horrible things like that? That's where I'm coming from. I mean, I don't think the speech was bad, but I just didn't think it was that great. It didn't really like. I was like, whatever. And then like, you know, it. I mean, one of my favorite characters actually is Zemo. He had a really cool story, and we really got to see the character. He was like a better character. It just the writing to me was.
They definitely upped Zemo's character in the last series. Yeah, he was much better. He was much better utilized in that series. The movies, it was like, what was the point of having him in Civil War?
Yeah.
I mean, other than the divide of the Avengers. So.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really being Baron Zemo. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
He was more Zemo in Falcon than he was in Captain America Civil War.
No, yeah, he's supposed to be kind of a goofy character. I mean,
no.
Is he in the comics? I don't know. I don't follow comics, so.
What we saw in that series was definitely more Zemo. Like, we really got to see Zemo for who he is. They even had like nostalgic moment, or just him wearing that mask and
Yeah, he put on the mask, and
but even in the club
just...
though, like he's so cool. I don't know the actor that portrays him. The actor that portrays him's really good.
Do you don't mind if I add our favorite Captain Hipster spot?
Well, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, look who is here. Our favorite brother from another mother, Captain Hipster Spock. How are you, brother?
Trouble. I haven't
Here
seen
comes
Loki.
trouble. Oh my God.
I'm just in here to throw random jokes in. Is it the same Loki? Are there two Lokis? There's three Lokis.
There's like there's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Lokis. We are
10 Lokis for the price of one.
We are like confused as fuck here.
Get your Lokis. Get your Lokis.
Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, Captains. Welcome to my channel, Captain Spock, my brother from another mother from Poland who lives in New Zealand.
Nice one, Black Phillip. Indeed, this is. I
love you, my brother. Welcome.
I love you too. How many have you had? How many, Philip? How many?
About 52.
Good lad. I like they. Oh, look, someone's got a cigarette. You tea, Scotty. You
tea. Scotty, have you met?
Tobacco teas.
Have you met our other brother from another mother, Kylo Tim? And he looks like Kylo Tim. So
I have not. Hello, Kylo. How are you?
Pretty good. Just along for the ride.
Excellent meter. That's what she said.
Yes. My views will jump about 120 now that you're here.
Nice. I mean, Black Phillip knows how I do the rules. I review the programs, then I watch them afterwards. So the plan is to give you my deep insights into Loki now, and then watch it later.
Don't break my rule, though, Captain. You know the rule.
Got to review it. Got to watch it first.
Gotta watch it first before you can review it.
Such a technicality, Scotty. He wants me to view the thing before I review it. What a crazy idea. What the hell?
Captain, have you seen WandaVision?
I've seen 3.2 episodes.
Yes. Have you seen Captain America?
He's seen Incredible Hulk.
Nah.
I think he's like about 20 movies behind us.
I'm totally behind. I'm a third of the way through Tenet. That's confusing. I'll start watching it backwards.
I still haven't finished 2049, so
snap, brother, snap. No, I started watching Tenet at the end and started watching it backwards. No difference. Absolutely no difference. That's the same movie the other way.
My boy Warren Wright in the chat.
In fact, I watched half of Tenet, then I watched the.
Thanks for showing up, Warren Wright. Love you, brother.
I love you too, mainly because of your good kissing style. Don't talk about that.
I'm talking about Warren Wright, not you, fool.
No, sorry. Moving on. Scotty is moving back, Scotty. Back, Scotty.
Yes.
He's got the shirts open.
Now my views are going to go in the 50s now, watch.
Yeah, through the roof or down through the floor.
Through the roof, or everybody just like, fuck this view.
Don't get me started on YouTube. I broke 200 subscribers 5 times in the last 3 days. Can you believe that? 5 times.
I'm happy with my 56, brother.
I'm glad you are. There's literally 5 different people that got the honor of being my 200th subscriber. How's that for a mathematical anomaly? No thanks to YouTube. But anyway, moving on. We're trying to talk Loki.
I think I just kept unsubscribing and unsubscribed and unsubscribed and unsubscribed. And then I subscribed and I unsubscribed. Like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, fuck this guy.
Have you asked Kylo with the Deckard replicant, Scotty?
It's not your channel. It's not my
place. Not your channel.
Question. Right,
do not take over my channel.
All right, I'll wait until I'm addressed. I'm not here, just in the corner.
Phil, have you ever seen Blade Runner?
Yeah, the first one was good. The second one, I can't even watch it.
Hey, Captain, have you ever seen Loki?
Have I ever seen Loki? Yeah, I saw him the other day. Nice guy, very horny. 2 of them coming out of his head.
Like Loki, that's a guy in the corner that asks for food.
That's me in the corner.
50 Cent. That's me in the corner.
Pretending to rule Asgard. Losing my Norse religion.
Losing my religion. Yes.
Tim, now that things have gotten off the rails, may I ask you a question?
Please do.
Yeah, he will never appear on my channel again.
When was the last time you saw? When was the last time you saw Rise of Skywalker?
Rise of Skywalker.
He's even getting Connie Spock's accent.
No, I say it like that because Daisy Ridley is like British or whatever. Skywalker. She says
and smoking hot, man.
Yeah.
She is not.
She is.
Let the man finish.
That's what she said.
Excuse me, it's my channel.
What?
So what did you? When was the last time you watched? When was the last time you watched Rise of Skywalker?
What time is it now?
In my pants.
I watched it. I think maybe a month ago. It was on TV for some reason. They were playing all of them on there.
Nice.
And yeah, so I watched The Last Jedi over again, Force Awakens. Like I watched bits and parts. I was doing stuff when they were on, but
keep talking. I'm gonna get a beer.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad as people say it is. Like over time, understanding the lore a little bit more, not the lore, but what those films were trying to do, I realize they're not like they get away from the core essence of Star Wars, and people are mad what they did to legacy characters. I understand that.
Okay,
but if I look at them like as not really Star Wars movies, they're not that bad. Like if you don't take them super seriously, maybe the cuts on TV are better because they do cut them differently.
Maybe also maybe
it's the commercials that kind of like take me out of like deep thinking of them. But I think that it's just like the last movie reminded me of like a Fast and Furious movie. It's just like a fun popcorn movie. If you don't get think about it too much, it's not that bad of a film. But what it does to Star Wars, it destroys it destroys Anakin's arc or whatever. He was like the chosen one and all that, and it got kind of ridiculous that last scene or whatever. I'm still kind of confused about it. But yeah.
And I think that's the most fair review that I can give to Rise of Skywalker is that, you know what? I'm just confused by that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because in none of the movies, the second movie, you could clearly tell it was by a different director. It just didn't seem cohesive. And then I do appreciate the fact they did listen to the fans somewhat on the last movie. They were trying to fix everything, but the last movie was just kind of a hot mess. But it could be fun, or I mean, it was kind of fun. The second movie, I'll give Rian Johnson this. I feel like the second movie was really beautifully shot. It was really beautifully shot, but then I just didn't like, what they did to Luke and Snoke or whatever already dies, and then you could tell they didn't have a plan, and then they bring in Palpatine, and somehow his little part of the Death Star is fully functional and it's there, and he has all this money, and no one knows in this galaxy far, far away that there's hundreds of little mini Death Stars with the blazer, the beam thing, and I just I'm just
so you see the logical fallacies of the narrative of the movies.
Yeah, exactly. I have a kind of unique story about going to the Rise, not the Rise of Sky. What was it? What's the Last Jedi? I got because I was on a blind date.
What's that other one?
Yeah,
I was on a schmuck.
Yeah, I was on a blind date, and pretty much, and not essentially a blind date.
How'd the date go?
Okay, so look, I got to the movie 45 minutes early, and then a couple came there, and they sat right next to me. It was the dude sat right next to me, and this chick came here, and then I went to I started talking to him about Star Wars or whatever because we were just chilling, hanging out. And then, I go to the bathroom, I come back, and the seats are kind of switched. And they had a lady friend that showed up, out of nowhere. And I was sat by her. And then I was I felt kind of awkward, but she was the third wheeler. So I guess that's why they did that. So then I was like it was just like I was caught off guard, and then they gave me like a bag. They had a big old popcorn thing, and I got a bag, and I just filled it up, and I was drinking my soda and all that, hanging out, and then
Did
like
you put the popcorn? Have you seen Stay Gold, Johnny? Have you seen that movie?
I know.
Stop talking shit about me. I'm back.
Scotty, you know the movie I'm talking about. Stay Gold, Johnny.
I know where you're going.
Oi.
Yeah, Kylo's
supposed to
got
be
it
Loki
already.
spoiler reviews. It's my show.
Scotty, Stay Gold, Johnny.
No, I don't know. I don't
You
know.
don't know. Kylo's got it already. The
I already
Force
knew
is
as
with
soon
him.
as you said it, I already knew.
Tim, what is it? Tell me. What
I'll
is
give you a
it?
clue. Iron Man.
It's
Iron
word
Man
right.
film.
Yes,
The
we know
penis in the
that Kylo
popcorn.
We know
that
that
helping
Tim
you?
Possible
Penis in the
looks like
popcorn.
Adam Driver.
Don't make me say it.
Yeah.
He goes to the movie and he has a popcorn and Kylo, you
It's
know.
on my wall right there.
Kylo knows.
So basically, somehow the bottom of the popcorn hole.
Cornholio. Are you talking about Cornholio? Cornholio.
That's all I need to say. We'll keep
I
it
am
there.
the great Cornholio.
Dude, what is going on right now?
Hey, it's my
I've
channel.
accidentally
I don't
derailed the
care. I don't
conversation
care.
by making a film. What's that film like? Everybody in it.
Oi.
My brain keeps saying Lost. It's like Lost Boys. But
I
without
don't
the
care. I
vampires.
got the infamous Captain
Tom
Kipster
Cruise in
Spock
it,
on my
Patrick-
show. So yes,
Ralph Macchio, Patrick Swayze. You know that one. What's the name of the movie? 86.
Did
Paul
they ever play
Reiser.
Loki? Who played Loki?
Come on, Scotty. The movie's got all the. What's the movie that's got the entire?
The Warrior? Not the Warriors.
No.
Dirty
Come on,
Dancing?
86.
The Outsiders.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. The
Philip.
Outsiders. Right.
Philip
Oh,
gets
come
it
on.
for the win.
Fucking nerds. God, y'all are such nerds.
Got there in the end. The Outsiders with the popcorn in the
It's-
cinema.
You know, I've never seen it. Tim, have you
You're never allowed on my channel. You're not allowed on my channel ever.
Tim, have you ever seen The
Scotty.
Outsiders?
Yes, he's lived it.
It's
He
been
looks like he lived it. Come on.
I've seen it, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
He knew what
It's
I meant
one of
when
my
I said
mom. It
popcorn.
is one of my mom's favorite movies.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Oh, look.
I've just never seen it.
Well, you will tonight.
Yes, this is the beauty of live streaming. We get off total topic. Yes.
It's still movies, though. I mean,
How about that Loki? How about
I want to
that
know what happened when the
Loki?
date showed up, and she's like, "Shit, I'm on a date
This
with
might
Kylo
end
Ren."
up being a 5-hour stream. Go for it. Let's go. Let's do it, Captain Spock. Come on. You owe me that.
No more than 6 hours, man. That's my limit, bro. 6 hours is my limit.
I got 3 beers is my limit. So once I get my 3rd beer, we're done.
Nice. No, the thing is, no, let the man finish. So she showed up and she went, "Shit, I'm on a date with Kylo." So hang on. So you had a blind date, plus you had a spontaneous date with the other chick, the third wheel. So you had 2 dates, right? Is that where we're going with this?
You're on the stream.
It was kind of, I don't know what it was. It was kind of weird. I was kind of a date with her, but I was kind of like on a date with them. But the thing was, I about left like an hour in the movie. Not
with all
even
3 chicks.
Yeah. Well, one of them was a dude, and I don't go that way. I'm straight, so I mean it's fine.
Fair
people,
enough.
I don't swing
Yeah,
that way.
we don't judge here on my channel.
Yeah.
I won't
But
get anybody on my channel. I don't.
We
care
tolerate
who you are.
straight people.
May I
He-
digress?
He,
May I
him,
digress
she,
for
they,
just
he,
one moment?
he,
I
she,
wish
they,
you would.
them, her, hum, apostrophe
Her
N.
hum, ho hum,
Her hum, and Scotty,
350 him.
and Scotty.
Yes.
Hey, Scotty, get us back on track.
I identify as a Scotty.
As a Scotty.
That's Scotty.
Well, you'll be taking women to Arby's for the rest of your life.
And worship KK till the day I
Step
die.
this way, Kathleen.
Oh yeah, Scotty loves Kathleen kidding me.
Oh, he
I
loves
do.
the
I
Scotty.
do. I appreciate her work. You know what? I do think that she
Kim knows
gets.
your fetish.
Yeah, he was on my channel confessing his love. Was a couple weeks ago. He's like, "Yeah, she is." He said something about being sexy.
Was he drunk? Was he drunk?
First of all,
he's straight. He was perfectly sober.
First, yes, I was. And second, quite frankly, she's a talented woman responsible, or at least partly responsible, for some of the best movies ever made.
You sound like Burnett's answer phone. Whatever.
You're bringing a crowd to me, Captain Spock. Thank you.
Whatever.
I would buy her a margarita, and she would be like, "Scott, please, no, I'm not interested."
I would be her margarita, and she could drink it off me all she wanted.
I would be so lovely. I would love to pick her brain. I would love to sit down and have a conversation with Kathleen Kennedy and find out about her career and all the things that make her.
Got it.
And I want her to show me.
Hey, we gotta go. Look, we got my boy Warren Wright trying to still talk about Loki.
Yeah,
like,
come on.
Going back to Loki, how about my previous theory that the city in the quantum realm is where the TVA quarters is? That theory is blowing up now.
You forgot the head. That theory is blowing up now.
Yeah, I'm texting. We can't read good.
The stars shine bright in the middle of the
Big
night.
and bright.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, whatever.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Deep in the heart of my drunk hole.
So, how about that?
Somebody answer that. What do y'all think?
No, Warren's right. How about that TVA headquarters? Huh?
What about it?
I think they're the bad guys. I think they're the villain. I think they're the main villain. I think they're villains of the show.
I do too. I think that the TVA are not to be trusted. Tim?
Exactly.
And that Doctor Strange is going to fix it in his movie.
But if they don't finish up the story of this Loki television show in the Loki television show, I'm going to be kind of disappointed because I want this to be self-contained. I want this to be a graphic novel on the shelf. And then when I go to the Multiverse of Madness or No Way Home, I'm looking forward to those books as well. As long as they lead to something, but I don't necessarily expect these shows to be alley-oops for something else. I enjoy them as themselves.
Yeah.
They've already said it connects to the remaining movies of Phase 4. So I mean, it connects to the next Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, which honestly, I look forward to.
I'm not going to care about the Phase 4 until the Fantastic Four show up.
I mean, Kevin Feige could be, lying to us, or who knows?
Yeah, no, I'm reluctantly I'm with the Canuck. The stop clock gives the right time twice a day. You can't have things bleeding into each other all the time until it's just all. You've got to watch everything. It's 6-part TV show that segues into this movie. That references back to this 12-part TV show. Before you know it, you've sat down for one movie. You've committed 15 hours of your life. It's ridiculous. I gave you one job movie. Be self-contained. Scotty's right. I don't even like trilogies. Fine. Empire Strikes Back on its own.
Kavana. What's your name? Kavana.
You're right. Quite right, Scotty.
What's your name? Kavana?
Nirvana?
Kavana? What's her name?
The
hot
Nebula?
Chick? The hot black chick. What's her name?
Oh, I don't know.
Kavana?
Ravana, I think.
Ravana.
Lindsay Ellis.
She's a bad guy. Look at.
Cinema's getting missed out. Let's go back, check out what Cinema Gulp
Cinema Gulp's getting butthurt. I miss his comments.
Cinema Gulp says
Cinema Gulp never has a hurt butt. He's just saying.
He's butthurt.
Just saying. I'm
sorry, brother.
Phil is skipping over all of my comments. So later, guys. Love you all.
Who is this Phil guy? I do not know who this Phil guy is.
That's you, bro.
Hey, Black Phillip. Who's this Phil guy?
Who is this mysterious person? I don't know. Don't scratch it, Scotty. You're just going to make it
You
worse.
must refer to me as Black Phillip on my channel. I'm just kidding.
Senor Alvarez.
Yeah.
Well,
Que
when you're on
pasa?
your home turf, just daddy. You know, you're the
No,
boss of the channel.
just you gotta refer to me as Black Phillip. You know,
Black
like-
Phillip.
Or
Black
BPA.
Phillip.
I'll settle for BPA.
BPA.
No.
Come on, Scotty. Next question. Come on. Keep it on. Keep us on track. Keep it serious.
Oh,
Loki.
Mega Cropper sent a letter. Where's the letter? Let me read his letter.
Is it the
Mega
letter
Cropper says send a letter in.
Which letter? Q, F, and Q.
See, Cinema Gulp isn't leaving. He's
I
paying
love you.
attention.
I love
He
you,
ain't gonna leave,
Ben.
boy.
Oh, I'm
Leave
sorry.
him.
Cinema Gulp is Ben. Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry. I
Where
told
is
him his
Cinema
real
Gulp
name.
anyway?
God damn
Out on
it.
another directing mission. Ooh, look at me.
He's
I'm a
not gonna
film
let me.
director.
He's not gonna let me on his Loki review now. Shit.
So I'm gonna ask a question on behalf of one of your guests, Phil, if it's not too much of an imposition.
Go ahead. You're just as much as important to my channel as I am.
I appreciate that. Tim, have you ever seen Blade Runner?
Yes, I have.
Do you
Which
think
version?
that Deckard is a replicant
No,
or a
God.
human?
Yes!
Oh,
At last!
God.
Yes! Come
I
on! Let's
think-
have
Nice
it.
plug. Nice
think he's-
plug.
I think he's a human. I think he's human because
Boom.
As do I. As do I.
because
And
this
that's
is why
it.
though. This is why because
Yes,
like
please,
if he
please.
is not if he is a replicant, that takes from the overall message of the story towards
Agreed.
the end.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It takes
That's
it,
the
all right.
it takes the weight out of it.
That's the same that Cinema Gulp said.
No, it's fine. But the thing is
What
that
are you looking for, Scotty? Where is
I'm
it?
looking for my notebook that has
Oh.
all of the answers. So
Oh, the list.
I have to write this down.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the one that keeps the notes of
Okay.
everything we say.
Well, that means
He
we
was
have to have Tim on my channel, otherwise he can't count in the little. He's getting his saber out
You
now,
should.
Scotty.
You should have him on your channel. Look at who he looks like. Come
Oh,
on.
exactly.
nice. That is a fucking bitchin' Darksaber, dude.
yeah,
That
dude.
is
I love
why.
it.
That is why we call him Kylo Tim. Because come on, I have him on my.
Well, do you have any specific Star Wars questions for like people who claim to be Star Wars fans, Tim? Like, do you have any questions that are like, okay, if you're a Star Wars fan, what is this? Do
What
you
does
have
the-
any of those?
Yeah,
Okay.
what does the TIE in TIE
Yeah,
stand
I'm
for?
looking. It's
There
an
you go.
open chat. So you can
No,
look
not a
at time.
quiz, but more of a philosophical thing. It's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Who-
was Watto an asshole or just a Tridorian
Yeah.
trying to get by in the universe? I don't know.
Or
Like
what
The
about
man
what do you
talk.
think about
His
what do you think
his-
about C-3PO and Uncle Owen in the wilderness years?
It's a man
too
talk. He
detailed.
literally looks like
Um,
Kylo Ren. Come on, let him talk.
3PO, it's the 3PO reach around. 3PO, I can't believe it's you after all these years. It's been over 12 years, 3PO. But here you are, completely by chance,
Yes.
landed again on the moisture farm on which you were built. What an incredible, unlikely coincidence, 3PO. I haven't seen you since you last gave me that reach around behind the moisture evaporator. That's right, when Aunt Beru wasn't watching. Oh, 3PO, what are the odds? Oh, did you come back deliberately because you love me? What? You've had your memory erased. You don't know who I am. Oh my God, yeah, of course, George. Of course, you wrote the whole thing all in one go back in '74. Of course you did, George. Yeah, sure. Makes perfect sense. Sure, fine, perfect, sure.
That's the Cockney Spock I know and love. Come on, brother.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me-
go ahead.
Let
Go ahead.
Oh.
him
Tim.
speak.
Let him speak.
I before I go to the bathroom, I gotta pee and I'm gonna make some popcorn. I need a snack, and we were only 1 hour in. I'm getting hungry, so
Just
I
go,
need
man. Just go.
But
man.
I do want to say something before I take my bathroom break. Han did shop first, and I see a lot of the like newer generations saying he didn't shop
McClunky.
first. Right? That drives me nuts. I'm like, Han shot first.
It's on my channel. Yes.
Yeah.
More
I-
views.
Hello there.
Ahoy, hoy.
Yeah, but all right, I'll be right back, and we'll get sweaty about Star Wars. I have another.
I want to get sweaty about Star Wars. It sounds great.
Let's
brought
get
up a
back to
couple of
Loki.
points there. Well, did you notice that the young Jedi there, the young Sith Lords, brought up a couple of interesting through lines? Because consistently, in the answer to the Star Wars and the Blade Runner question, the subtext is, but which version of Star Wars and which version of Blade Runner? Because, of course, there are several, and they're canonically different.
They are.
Han shot first. In fact,
all right,
Han shot.
I will be
go get your popcorn.
Tim, make some popcorn, get yourself comfy, and come back, and we will wax intellectual about Star Wars. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I'll go popcorn and PP, but that's just me.
It won right. We liked the 4th episode. It was good. So, yeah, that's all about for Loki discussion. So
now, while he's gone, here's the real question. What is the correct viewing order for Indiana Jones movies?
None of them. Just kidding.
Spring Killer. Boom. Done. None of them.
1, 3, 2, 4.
Nice. But which one's one? See, I go Doom. Doom, get it out of the way.
Doom.
Then Raiders. Doom.
Doom is goofy
is episode 1.
Fuck.
Because it's just like Star Wars, isn't it? Lucas wants you to watch them in the order that they were set, not in the order that they were released.
But
Doom
I
is
met
goofy as hell.
But I met a lovely young lady the other day who was much more infatuated with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull than she was with
Temple of Doom. Yes,
and
that's another debate. It's better, but some people say it isn't, and then they debate.
Exactly. And so but also it does become a matter of taste and a matter of opinion. And so it's interesting just to hear, like, you can, I don't even like butterscotch. It's not even remotely in my top 5 candies.
Me either.
But
it doesn't go good with beer.
But I accept the fact. Oh no! Have you ever put a couple of butterscotches into a lager? It's great.
He has now.
I've had a butterscotch in my you-know-what, if you know what I mean.
Like you hooped them? They were in your bum?
Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to this week's edition of Staying on Topic.
Good thing I'm not monetized.
Cap, you don't understand. When you have people on camera, you can mug at the camera, and so there's a little bit more audio visual.
Can you, Cap? Do you like my poster cap? Do you like my Loki poster cap?
Yeah, man. Check out the backgrounds.
Do you like my background?
Black Philip Alvarez, of all the posters I've ever laid my eyes on, that one is the most recent.
Thank you. That's why I love you, brother. That's why I love you
too. I dare say that poster gives me more entertainment than the entire series.
I will tear it down and burn it now.
It is better than all of Battlestar Galactica.
What? How dare you? Get the hell off my channel. Oh, hang on a minute.
It's not even your channel, dude.
It's not your channel, sir. I beg you, sir.
So we are literally... We're literally just we're just going to guffaw for a while. Okay, fine. Sure. It's Friday. Whatever.
I think you're
young. Lady Gaga lives. It's a big.
Well, no, but are we committed? Are we committed to having a full and serious conversation about Star Wars with Tim when he returns?
Yes.
Well, yeah, great. It's Kylo Tim. Hello.
Yeah, no, I'm just making
he
sure. He
literally looks like Kylo Ren.
I would rather have a conversation about something than just freely masturbate on the internet.
Nicely put.
It's my channel. We're talking amongst friends. We all love each other. So
when are they showing up?
Let's just fellate each other. So come on.
Come on now, Phil. That's extra. I told you before.
Oh my God!
Damn it!
He always gets like this.
This
is why we can't have nice Phil. This is why.
Yeah. He shows his face. Oh, look at him. He shows his face. I get him to show his face.
Only because it's on your channel. I won't do it on my channel, but I'll do it on your channel.
Welcome, sir. Sir.
You're no hipster to me. You're a badass to me.
Apparently,
Change your name to Captain Badass Spock. Fuck you. Fuck everybody else.
Apparently, well, this week it's Captain YouTube.
Excuse
Sucks.
my language, but fuck that hipster shit.
Fuck that shit. There you go. Look, there's a relevant cup. Look, there you go. Star Wars cup right there. Standard. Always good to
Look
go.
at that. Oh, look at this handsome man. Oh my God. Scotty.
Well,
I think Scotty just came because he's never seen you before. So
as long as we're talking about disappointments. So I watched Zulu Dawn, and then I went to your channel, and you didn't talk about Zulu Dawn. And there hasn't been an actual talk about Zulu Dawn. Now, the only reason I bring it up is because you do have the helmet that is... It is not pure white. It is.
Connoisseur. I've got both. You're right. Stained with a tea bag, just like in the film, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes. White for the parade ground and the cinema.
And Zulu Dawn did have the stained helmets.
Very
Zulu, from what I saw, did not. But Zulu Dawn, yeah.
Oh, there's a connoisseur speaking there. Tip. Hang on a minute. There you go. Pip. Well
so
done.
Ben wants to come. Ben wants to join our little group.
He's got it. I hope he washes his hands before hitting that popcorn. That could
wash your hands before you join us.
No, don't.
Standard.
Don't.
No, do not.
Just run your hands through your hair. It'll be fine.
Wash your ass too. Come on, we don't know your ass.
No, just look for polyps. And then come back on the stream.
Whoa.
I sent him the link. If he wants to come in, he's welcome. I can allow 6. Come on, Warren Wright, if you want to come on. If you're still here, Warren Wright, come on, Warren Wright. Said he wanted to come on my channel. So come on. Warren Wright's got a hot wife too, from what I hear.
Oh, look, he's dressed up in a costume. What a hipster. Imagine that, going on camera and dressing up in something from a movie.
Look.
Can you make him full screen?
Share my pic of my girlfriend. Look at that.
Oh, hang on. I can do Daisy Ridley. Let's touch hands over the force Skype. Kylie, touch my hand, Kylie. Now I'm getting a casino flashback.
Hold on, I'm trying. Y'all can talk. I'm trying to invite Cinema Gulp. Keep talking. Go ahead.
All right, serious point then. Let's see if I can actually get a serious point in
before
we descend into laughter and knob jokes. I think.
No, but wait.
Yes,
Ben's trying to come in. So
Tim, with your mask, does it have a voice changer?
No,
it doesn't.
Do you have a Kylo Ren voice changer?
It's coming.
Okay.
I need to get one for sure.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I can do voices, but not his yet. Like I can do like Arnold Schwarzenegger and other. Used to be able to do Bane and the Joker and stuff like that too.
But I found Kylo Ren as a villain to be much more intimidating when he had the mask on and everything. When he was emulating Darth Vader, that's when I found him intimidating. If they had any sort of storytelling capability, they would have kept the mask on, except for when he was talking to Rey Skywalker.
Skype Walker, Rey, let me touch your hand.
Like, I think in terms of a narrative thing, like, I think that Kylo Ren, Ben Solo, is an interesting character. But what the tailspin?
Yeah, they nuked the character. His whole dynamic, the way he looked was awesome looking. Like the first 10 minutes of Force Awakens, everyone's like, oh my God. It's like Darth Vader 2.0 because he doesn't have any of the robotic parts slowing him down. He's going to be quicker. He's a legacy character. Well, at the time, we didn't know he's a legacy character. They should have kept it more under wraps. Like the face reveal shouldn't have came until the second movie or something like that. Because and then actually had the big reveal. That I don't think they should have called them like, I don't know. It should have been more of a tease. And they should have developed the Knights of Ren to make them actual characters, not just little minions on the side, because one of them had to be his
Are you
best
listening,
friend.
JJ?
Yeah, I know.
Would you have killed Han Solo in the first movie?
No. Was that to
Would you?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I would have killed him in the second one.
Yeah. Because like
Shut the front door.
They needed to put them all together. Like that's just essential.
Yes!
It's been so long. Just for a second. I know nostalgic
Yes!
or whatever.
What this man says.
Yeah. It's just like the story. I get it. They're going for dramatic effect and all that, but like Ray
I'm just digging the conversation, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ray one-upping Kylo towards, and I realized the love thing they were doing, like very, very Twilight stuff. I get it, but what it does moving forward, it makes the big baddie like there's no stakes anymore because she already one-upped him already. Kind of like he kind of let his guard down, but the thing is, like he's supposed to be Darth Vader 2.0, and then she one-ups him and gives him the scar, and now it's like I'm not so much worried about Kylo Ren anymore. That's just kind of how I took it. And then when they killed off Snoke, they're like, "What are they doing here?
No villains.
Like, what's the threat?"
Left.
And then like you could clearly tell that Palpatine was a side thing, and then it ruined. Anakin was the chosen one. It ruins his overall arc, and it just, man, I don't know. Like, there's some good things about it for sure. What they're doing, I see what they were doing, but they just didn't.
Yeah,
they didn't capture.
They did it wrong.
Yeah, they were fucking up. That's what they were doing.
Like Kylo was
it in, cocking it up.
Yeah, Kylo was cool. He, like, I understood what they're going because he's kind of like an emo version of that based on the time period because I'm around Kylo's age and I get
you
that.
Are Kylo.
Yeah, I get the psyche and I get Rey's character or whatever.
From Sith Lord to Edgelord.
Yeah, the attraction. I really feel like they should have made her go dark. They should have kept on with Finn's arc of being a Jedi from continuing on. It should have been Kylo Ren and Finn kind of battling. If they're gonna move like Snoke shouldn't have died, but it should have been like Rey Snoke versus maybe what's his name?
All right, here we got.
Whoa! That was Party Central,
dude. Oh my God! There is Cap. There is fucking Cap. There he is.
Hello, sir. Greetings to you.
All of us.
There we are.
Cap, we salute you, sir.
It's a party.
Now available. I come with my own figure. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Dude,
other captains are available.
Yeah, I like die happy. Look at this.
I've seen
this
is a special moment though. I've seen Cap's face before, but he couldn't take it, Phil. He was like, dude, I got to get off this avatar and I got to show you what I got.
I'm done. But no.
Look at this. Yes. I got Scotty. I got my boy Captain Spock. I got my other boy Ben.
What's
I got
face?
Kylo Ren.
It is good to see you, Captain.
It's good to. I don't even do this on my own channel.
He's a handsome man. He should show his face more. Why don't you show your face more?
Because I don't have subscribers.
Look at that.
So
you have your face more. A legendary beard, dude.
If you want to see more of this,
all right. So if we're done sucking each other off, Tim, what is your favorite Star Wars movie right now? Go.
Return of the Jedi. I know everyone's
Baseball.
Ben, what is your favorite Star Wars movie right now? Go.
It's a tie, Empire and Return.
Okay, Captain, what is your favorite Star Wars movie right now?
Solo Lost Chocolate, Khaleesi.
Oh, well, anything with Emilia Clarke beats Star Wars. Phil, what is your favorite Star Wars movie right now?
Right now.
Spaceballs count.
Yeah.
Spaceballs counts.
Spaceballs is canon.
And I will go. I'm going to go with Return of the Jedi as well.
Funny, she doesn't look Druish.
Empire and Return have equal amounts awesome to me, so it's hard for me to pick. But
oh no, like there's nothing beats that final duel between Luke and Vader in the eyes of the Emperor on the Death Star 2. Like, as ridiculous as that sounds, that is my
Death
favorite.
Star 2.
Well, and I'm a big fan of incest. So like finding that.
Of course you are.
It's got everything you
Oh,
want.
shoot.
It's like a home movie.
The best
there you
thing
go.
about my sister is that you can't bang her.
But I can.
No, I mean, who here has a hot sister?
Wait,
there's
Hey.
nothing more fun in Return of the Jedi than watching Harrison Ford struggle to get through his lines because he didn't think or want to be in the movie. So.
Harrison Ford phoning it in. Yeah, line 2, it's Harrison Ford's
But he's still good.
performance.
He's still good.
Line 2, Harrison Ford's performance phoning in.
But here's a question. When you saw Force Awakens, you knew Han Solo was going to die. You knew.
What? I
Like,
knew he was
walking
going to die.
into the theater, you knew
Yeah.
he was going to die.
How dare you?
Like, it wasn't even a spoiler talk. It was like, Harrison Ford came back as Han Solo. I think he's going to die.
He wasn't gonna do it unless Han Solo died. That's what
Exactly.
he literally said.
So it
Yeah.
was an unspoken spoiler that everyone accepted. And when it happened, it was like, yeah, we knew that was coming.
You may have done. Never underestimate the power of denial. Other rivers are available.
But it was such a thing. It was such a thing.
This is you.
Hey Cap,
I love this conversation. I love this
Cap, do you have a
conversation.
GoPro strapped to your penis? Is that what we're seeing?
That's what she said. Other brands are available.
Yeah. What is going on right now?
I think we're just going live and talking like it's a Zoom call.
You told me it'd be a sensible conversation.
Did you want to have
Yes,
This is
give
on
me
YouTube.
multiple
You promised me a
views.
sensible discussion about Blade Runner, Scotty. You said you get
I
the
get-
invite
I
into
get-
the party.
I'll
Bring
get
it back.
Gulp.
Oh
You-
no, we've lost a visual Tim.
Oh, well, we can all do that.
Tim, we love you.
Oh, we lost a visual Spock.
Sorry. That's
Oh, we
Oh,
hey,
We love
everybody's back.
you. It's fun. We're just having fun. I don't care. We just
Yeah.
Well,
having
it's your
fun.
channel,
I don't
man.
care.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm not in
hey,
charge.
Hey, Tim. First, it's nice to actually meet you here. We've
Yeah.
seen each other's channels. It's really nice to. You've been doing great. It's nice to see you.
Handshake each other.
Very cool. Yeah. Hello, Tim.
I want to. Well, he'd asked me a question, but Phil skipped over the comment, which answered the question.
As you do.
So I don't know if you saw that.
And no, he was like, "You were answering my question." I'm like,
Well, obviously,
Yeah.
Skip to the end.
it's my
Skip to the
channel. I
end.
can do what I
Nice.
want.
I
Princess
say,
Bride.
okay, so I will read a comment. Tim,
Have
your
fun
guess-
storming the
your guess
castle.
your guess is as good as mine. That's what I am loving about this show. I called it the keepers were bullshit, but I have no clue who's behind it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Same.
Because I think Tim was like
Yeah, I mean,
asking if anybody
I
knows.
think when we like an episode, there's less to talk about. I was like, we like the episode. So what's more to talk
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know,
like-
you guys didn't really talk about it that much. You were talking about other shit.
No, I know.
Who
It went
us?
off the rails quickly.
yeah. That's
At
what
At least
it's
it's on my channel, so nobody will watch it. So,
Hey, so if Han Solo and Luke
Phil
Skywalker
just kept
got in a
saying
rap
it was
battle-
his channel and he could do whatever he wanted.
I
And
can
so we
do what
all-
I want. It's my
There's
channel.
Yeah.
There's no Steve, so it's Phil Unleashed.
What's that? Which
Yes.
one's
That's-
my wallet? It's the one with bad motherfucker
Oi.
on it.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not more than toys. Damn. Oh, bad motherfucker.
Whoa, Cap. Nice poll,
I'm
dude.
still a bad motherfucker.
Hipster
I'm not
wallet.
more than toys.
Hipster. I'm not a hipster.
Hipster. Captain Hipster, bad motherfucker.
Don't make me
spot.
get off my penny farthing bicycle and have words with you over a
Cap-
home craft brewed beer.
No, I'm going to call you Captain Hipster, bad motherfucker spot.
Hey, Cap,
didn't.
congratulations
You
on your
did.
200. And don't think because it dipped down, you didn't actually reach 200 because you did. You
Five
did reach
times.
200.
5
That's
times.
awesome.
It didn't happen, dude. There's times where I'm texting my Cinema Gold partner. I'm like, dude, we hit 380. And then when he'll look at it, it'll be like, no, it says 374. I'm like,
Yeah, what the hell?
it dipped back down.
I was at the dizzying heights of 212. I was in the Manhattan
Congratulations,
area code.
Captain Spock, my brother.
It doesn't matter, dude,
You
because
deserve it.
you know, it doesn't matter the numbers because aren't you watching your growth though? You watch it grow.
The people. You know? It's the people in the chat. Ultimately, it's the chat, isn't it? It's the co-hosts, the guests, the Scotties, and the chats. So yeah. So
that's in the Black Phillips and the.
And you've grown
Tims and
you've gotten to 200 pretty quick though, dude. So you should be proud of that.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations, congratulations, Captain Spock.
Thank you. But yeah,
we can't all be Brie Larsons.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
What are you saying about my feet? I'm just saying they cross 2 times.
What is it about Brie Larson's feet? All of a sudden,
I know exactly what is it with them.
I heard she was leaving YouTube because she sucks.
Whatever. I got her posters right there. Look at that.
Brie Larson is a talented actress.
Look at that. Her posters right there. Her posters right there. Don't jerk off to it, Scotty.
It's too late. I've already came twice.
No, dear God. Yeah,
I know. That's what she said.
Nice.
I won't eat Brie.
It was more like an oh God as opposed to a dear God.
Can I give just one quick second to Loki episode 4, which by the way, just like
go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Just like the other 3, I love it just as equally. This is now my favorite Marvel show. But the only thing I want to say is Crocodile Loki.
Oh
yes. Holy fuck. I hope it talks.
So
and I hope it has a Cockney Spock accent.
You know what? Ben, here's my hope. Here's my hope for Crocodile Loki.
It would be a croc if it didn't talk. Right?
I want Crocodile Loki to be Eddie from Frasier.
I'm listening.
So is it if he would have sex with Sylvie, would he be fucking himself?
Well, yeah.
You tell him to fuck himself.
Well, in other news.
Well, no, it's a different. I don't know. Okay, so Phil, here's the question that I will ask you. So
he was gonna tell her that he loved her.
Phil,
right? Obviously,
here is the puzzle that you have presented. You meet you from a different universe, but you are a woman, and so you are you, but a woman, and you start hanging out and you fight for a bit, and then you get to know one another, and all of a sudden you're all in the same you got the same ideas and everything.
Bro,
and then you're like,
two universes for that.
Sure,
if I look like Captain Spock, sure I go fuck.
Phil hooks up with Philomena.
It's already happened. You don't need two universes. That's a standard weekend at Phil's house.
There could be multiple black Phillips.
If I look like her, then the answer is yes.
Yeah, right.
She's cute as hell. She's hot as hell.
If the girl version of me looked like Sylvie, I wouldn't even think twice.
I always thought the female version of me was busy.
That'd be weird, though.
I'd bang myself in a heartbeat if I looked like that.
Does anybody,
Come on.
You know what? This is a great discussion. Why don't you
don't be so provincial? Imagine yourself as being a pretty
woman. Talk at once.
Shut up! I've been on your
channel.
Who would be the female version? Celebrity wise of you, because people told me that mine is Busy Phillips.
Selena.
And I'm cool with that.
How is it for you? Me? That'd be a weird conversation to have, wouldn't it? How is it for me? You?
Well, no. Okay, so let's see.
Would you know what you'd be up to? Would you know all your tricks?
I think Kylo Tim is going to be a Sandra Bullock.
I was gonna say Anne Hathaway.
And well, no, but okay, and Anne Hathaway is much more flattering, and I agree with that.
Don't be shy.
I like Anne Hathaway actually a lot.
Right, that's a good thing. I mean, you already look like Adam Driver, so.
Yeah,
and so then
he's on my wall. He's on my wall right here. I'm like, ooh, I got Kylo Tim on my wall.
And or Kat Demmings, the chick that you guys know. Kat.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Kat Dennings. Ooh,
Yeah, I think I
connoisseur's
got popcorn
choice.
in my hair, but yeah, she's hot, man. She's funny too. She has that quirkiness to her.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
I saw her first.
Ben is Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon.
I'll take that. And I would also have Tucker.
Oh, Scotty, I'll freaking get freaking.
You know what? And
Yes,
Phil,
Scotty.
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking of Rosie O'Donnell. I'm so sorry.
Oh, snap.
Lesbian.
With the beard? Is that with the beard, Scotty?
Oh shoot!
And
action going on there. Yeah, and
I cut
last
my
but not
hair.
least,
Come on.
I was gonna
Captain.
say,
on you.
Scotty, I was gonna
Captain.
say Angelica Houston for Phil.
well, no, well, and also for Captain, I'm going to say Cher.
Oh no, you didn't. With the battleship. Give me the battleship. Give me the battleship. I want to have it. I want the damn battleship or the deal's off.
Shit, y'all are canceled. They never allowed.
So which lady actress am I? Which lady actress am I?
Lindsay
Kate
Ellis.
McKinnon.
Kathy Bates.
Norman Bates. Norman Bates.
Let's see. I'm pretty good at this. Let's see. Scotty is. Oh my goodness. Mina Savare.
Oh, let's see.
All right, I guess.
I'm sticking with Kathy Bates.
No, not Mina Savare. Mira Sorvino. That's right.
I'll take it.
You're Willie Scott. You're Kate Capshaw in her prime.
There you go.
He's got essence of Capshaw, hasn't he? He's got a Capshaw vibe
What's
going
that
on.
chick's name from Star Trek?
From Space Camp.
From Star Trek.
Rebel Wilson.
Kirk?
Rebel Wilson.
What's the name?
No, Scotty. I got.
I was really hoping for an old Juno temple.
I got one.
What's her name? Marina Sirtis, or whatever the fuck her name is.
What? You're gonna make me Deanna Troy?
Lily Tomlin. There you go.
Whatever. I don't care.
Whatever.
You're Lily Tomlin.
Hey, I'd take a Tomlin. That's a Tomlin. I wish I were more of a Terry Garr. Can I be a Terry Garr?
Which year? Terry Garr 76 or?
Oh
Terry
no,
Garr
from
80?
specifically the final episode of the second season of Star Trek.
That's
as Roberta Lincoln. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, I know we're still alive, right?
No,
yeah, no, I'm aware.
I never
of that.
knew we
I'm
were
just
live.
great.
I thought I entered a Zoom conversation. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, I thought this was the.
We're live. This is going on my channel, Ben.
I believe this is the 4th of July. What are we doing on a Friday?
Yes, and I got a Canadian and a Polish. On
Dude, I was just working and enjoying being in the chat, and then as soon as Cap unveiled himself, I'm like, I gotta get the fuck on that channel.
Yeah, baby.
He told me he wanted to come on. I'm like, I'll let you on, brother. I don't give a fuck.
I've almost watched all 4 episodes of Loki. Just
and he showed his handsome face on the screen. He's showing his handsome face just for me.
Hey, Cap. I know this question is for an entire show of yours, but I just want to pose it here, and then maybe you can bring it up another time. Would there, in this world that we live in today, would there be any chance that you would welcome at least a Blade Runner universe type of show on a streaming service?
Oh, you had me until streaming service. Blu-ray 4K.
Doesn't have to be a streaming service, but a Blade Runner show.
Yes. I think there should be a third movie, Blade Runner 2069. Let's hunt the Blade Runners for reasons I'll go into later. But, I would, of course, I will accept a TV show, spin-off, but not a spinner. Scotty looks like he's deep in thought. Either that or he's thrown up in his mouth.
Oh, no, I'm not throwing up in my mouth.
Possibly both.
No, but Captain, as a Blade Runner fan, do you think that Blade Runner would work on television?
I think it could.
But
look at the first season of The Expanse, like those scenes with what's his name, like
Miller.
Miller was
too stupid to understand that.
You built the louder.
I want a storybook. I want a single 2-hour storybook. And I want that to be an individual Blade Runner story. I don't want Blade Runner drawn out. I want it to be something that lingers with me as opposed to something that I have to wait for more questions that won't be answered.
Now would you want the show to be the beginning of the story, or would you want it to be somewhere in the
grab
middle?
another beer for this shit.
I would take that. I would take that.
I definitely want Sean Young as the human original Rachel that got made into a replicant, because there must be an original Rachel.
Oh,
that would be amazing. That's a show right there. That's a see,
not
that's
just
why
a pretty
I posed
face.
the question, man.
That would be a good show if you had like Tyrell's niece as the show, and
she
then
existed, right? In canon, there was a Tyrell's niece, right?
Yes,
Sean Young's still around. I mean, Harrison Ford's pushing 78.
The human Blade Runner found the files of Rachel's, like Tyrell's niece.
You say?
Yeah.
As opposed to the replicant Blade Runner. The other
one.
Yeah,
I suppose they're, different, strokes of the world.
By the way, Tim doesn't know, one of my many alternative answers to the question, is Deckard a replicant, is yes and no. There's 2 Deckards running around Los Angeles 2019, completely ignorant of each other, both bumping off replicants willy-nilly. That's why they're a goddamn one-man slaughterhouse.
But that was never indicated in film.
Well, no, there was the fact that he was a human, but it doesn't stop you lot drawing along conclusions for 39 years and calling everyone else a hipster for deciding that we're different. All that almost rolled off the tongue as a complete coherent sentence.
So who is your primary source for deciding that Deckard is a replicant?
Are you really going to go there? You're not going to go there.
I'm asking you a very simple, specific question. Who is your primary source for your decision?
Edward James.
I'm going to quickly say, as quickly as I can, but out of respect.
Edward James Olmos? That's a good answer.
Yeah, and his origami unicorn. No, because it's because Tim might not know, but I'm almost to the point of self-parody, Tim. I've made it a point on my channel to ask the question, is Deckard a replicant, every day for the rest of my life? Because I think it's there. I want to own that question. I'm not saying I'm the channel that's got the
you patented
Blade Runner.
Yeah, I go to the Wikipedia page and it has a link to your YouTube.
Next year, in 360 days' time, on the 40th anniversary, that's good. Stream killer, they're all disappearing. They're dropping like flies. But long story short, because, well, in all seriousness, Scotty, you brought this up. It's a binary question.
I did. I thought you were going to be succinct.
Yeah, well, I'm trying, very trying. All right, basically, the point is that it's a binary question when Scotty poses it as a binary question. But I realize that's the x-axis. The y-axis is how strongly you feel about it being a binary answer. So, like at the bottom is like, yes, definitely, my way or the highway. You know, you've got Burnett and Doomcock both down there. One saying human, the other one saying replicant, but both going, I am definitely correct, right? And the other end of the axis is, hey, bro, it's all good. It doesn't matter. It could go either way.
It is all good. I'm just asking you what your primary source is.
All right, so long story short, I saw Blade Runner in 1982 when it came out.
I didn't.
As did I actually didn't see it in the cinema, which is a long anecdote. I won't go into it now. I almost did, and I didn't. Long story short, I saw Blade. Now, Scotty, they're all going, aren't they? What the hell?
Oh my God, Phil just fell over.
Fell over. I passed out.
I can't get up.
Well, you know what? If everyone else is going to drop like a fly, then I am as well.
Oh, don't be like that. I feel like a party pooper.
It's so much fun.
Look, I'm cutting into my weekend time to drop into Black Phillip. That's how come the other two? I haven't bored them with my Blade Runner talk. Maybe we'll put a lid on that for the moment. But long story short, since you asked, Scotty.
Yes, your primary.
I'm here.
When I watched the movie, I did, like a lot of people, the original movie with the voiceover. I thought he was a human. I didn't even consider that he was a replicant. I freely admit it. So
okay.
So first viewing, human, no question. Didn't even enter my mind, right? Okay. Then a few months later, I bought Starburst, Fruit Pastels magazine.
Let me start it with me. Yeah. Hold on.
I might actually have it with me. I've got it with me here right now. One of the few things from 1992 that I've managed not to lose.
I didn't leave. I just went to get a PBR because I saw Scotty was drinking one of these bad boys.
Oh, you lucky people.
He just went to take a shit. He just went to take a shit.
Well,
cheers, sir.
Pretty fast one, if that was the case.
Now, see, look, I'm going into an extra level of special detail that I don't even go into on my own channel, and that's the respect.
Where did Kylo Tim go?
Dude, he's probably
here.
When
That's
you
really
asked that
cool.
question, Scotty, how did you know that I actually had the literal serious answer to your question? So knobbing about
Why
aside,
don't you
right?
show that on your channel? Come on.
One of the
You
most
should-
because I'm
you
saving
waste-
the good stuff for your channel, Phil. Appreciate it.
You trying to get me views or what?
I'm trying to-
God damn
yeah,
it! I don't
exactly.
need your help.
Exactly. Fuck my
that's-
channel. Subscribe
that's
to Black
amazing.
I don't need your
That's
help.
fucking
Damn it!
amazing, dude. That's
When
amazing.
I bought this, I had no idea that 39 years later, this would be an essential piece of evidence on the question
Dude.
that will remain unanswered 4 decades later. In
That's
this issue
freaking
of
sweet.
Starburst, from literally October 82, let's say late 82 anyway, Ridley
Oh my
Scott is
God.
interviewed, and Ridley Scott specifically says, it's not a retcon. I, Ridley Scott, speaking in 82, hereby declare that Deckard is a replicant. Now, if anyone has ever heard of Cinema Gulp, he's good guy. He's got a channel. I don't like to talk about it too much.
He's
Oh,
all right.
now.
He's
He's
all right.
right here.
He's all right.
Cinema
He's
Gulp's
okay.
Law. Anyone that knows my channel knows
He's
Cinema
right
Gulp's
behind
Law.
me.
Is he behind me now? Anyway,
Go,
Cinema
go,
Gulp. So basically, Cinema Gulp's Law, I don't give two flying fucks what the director says about the movie. And he's quite
It's not
I'm
quite as
paraphrasing.
loose as that, but okay.
No, I'm paraphrasing. But he's quite right. But having said that, more
I
than
do.
the actor,
I do enjoy the bluntness.
more- yeah,
I don't
more
give a
than the-
good goddamn what that fucker says.
Yeah, Ridley who? I don't give a shit. As for you,
This
Harrison,
is the best Loki
you know what?
review
Dude,
ever.
If you want to know what it stems from, I'm a working video producer. Like if somebody writes something, I'm not gonna fucking change their fucking story. Like I'm gonna make what they want me to make.
right?
That's my
that is
job.
your job.
My job
He
is to make it.
respects what
My job
we
is to
make.
make it visually stimulating and throw in what I can do visually for it, but I can't change the story from the screenplay because I'm not the writer, you know. I mean, if I'm a writer director, yes, you know.
Yes, NYPD Rich agrees with you. He said, now, if he was the writer and the director, then he might have a point. But given that he's one and not the other, he's neither Hampton
different.
Fancher or
That's
David
completely
Peoples.
different.
And that's why there's a debate. Human in the novel, human by the script writers, replicant by the director.
Ben is an editor, so he's not going to make you look bad. Come on.
No,
Exactly.
That's his job as an editor. It's not
Editors,
come on,
like,
hypothetical script writer.
have even more carte blanche to change the script than the director does, because the director has a script in their place. The editor has to go like, okay, well, we have to. The editor's the one. Well, that's the whole term, editor. Like when you hand your book over to an editor, they're going to chop out scenes and they're going to chop out things you did, right?
I gave you one job, editor. Edit.
Yeah, the
got one
director's
job
job
to
is
do.
goddamn turn the
do
script
it.
into something visual, you know.
So
Shoot
they-
everything, motherfucker, and like,
Yeah,
who
so
cares? You're getting
hence the
paid.
debate. Because that's why it's the answer to the
got
question
one
should be
job,
contained
damn it.
within the movie, shouldn't it? So Cinema Gulp is quite right, basically. Not bad for a blonde.
Sometimes I never know if you're messing with me, Cap, or you actually.
I don't even know
agree with
myself.
me.
No,
You
as a
know
rule
he's
of thumb, as a rule of thumb,
You know
if
he's
it's
serious if he shows
yeah,
his face.
as a rule
Come
of thumb,
on, he's
if I'm
serious.
insulting you, it's sincere, and if I'm complimenting you, it's a joke. But this time, it's the other way around. So actually, genuine
He's showing
compliment.
his face, so he's being
No,
sincere.
I do mention Black Phillip's Law and Cinema Gulp's Law almost every day on my channel. If only we had a
Yeah.
Scotty's Law. Scotty's
What
Law.
is Scotty's law? What is Scotty's law?
Kathleen's always welcome.
If you like it,
His
you
law
don't have
is,
to apologize.
Never apologize because
Never
you're not
apologize.
No,
Canadian.
that's my
No.
law. If you like it, then you don't have to apologize. It's not up to me to defend
Always-
the things that I like.
Always
like,
I
welcome
don't
you
have
in.
to like everything.
That's the best law.
Dude,
That's
like-
more
I
about
like-
philosophy.
I
That's a
like
philosophy.
Friday by Rebecca Black. I like listening to it specifically on Fridays, and that is something that makes me happy.
On
Is it a good song?
Fridays.
No. Is she a good artist? No. Does it make me happy? Uh-huh.
Yes.
So what is it of any business of it of yours? I love the movie. Oh, easy, Tiger.
I'm messing bad.
Maybe I've had a few Chardonnays. What of it?
I'm the only
Sure.
Scotty, I'm the
Very
only person I
noticeable,
know
sir.
that loves and regards Gregory MacDonald books as if they were the Bible. You know who Gregory MacDonald is? He's the writer of the Fletch books.
Yeah.
And
I can't imagine the views that get on this video.
To me, those are the Bible. The Fletch books.
100 at least, Philip. 100 at least.
Of course, they're not PC.
You.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, so Captain Phil,
Yes.
have you guys watched Fletch?
I don't care.
Have you guys seen
the movies? I've seen the movies. Yes.
Yes.
Have you read the books?
No.
Okay, interesting. It is. I find Fletch to be one of the best comedies of the 1980s ever.
Me too.
Actually, it's a bracket, so it's like to say ever. There are only a finite number.
That's why you get Chevy Chase to play the character because he was hot in the 80s. So
yeah, but and also,
actually, if you read the books, he's actually the perfect person at the time to play the characters. Where I did agree that Jason Lee would have been great.
Oh my God, I wanted a Jason Lee.
I wanted that Jason Lee Fletch one so bad, so bad. Yeah,
Jennifer Jason Lee.
No. You know what? However, Captain, it is very interesting.
The school in us.
It is interesting you say this.
Look at these schools.
Are you?
Which Jason Lee are you talking about? Jason,
am I?
Jason
Go on,
Lee?
Scotty. Don't worry about them. Just ignore them, Scotty. Block them out.
It's
yes. You're a YouTuber.
Are you familiar with the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes, I refuse to see it because of what they did to Bruce.
Yes.
Well, then you, I believe in the words of the director, you can suck a dick.
Yeah, I read that interview. I thought, well, good comeback. Ad hominem yet again.
Quite well, no.
Remember, you all three of you were on my 5-year anniversary show when
it was a great
Scotty
show.
said that his favorite movie of the last 5 years was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I think
True story.
Caps 9. Phil's was Ford v Ferrari, if I'm not mistaken.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Well,
I'm pretty
remembered.
And mine was Annihilation. But yeah,
Caps was 2049. So.
I thought Phil's was Dua Lipa does yoga, but no, it's non-fiction.
Yeah, no. Come on, man. Yeah. I mean, come on. I had to pick a movie, so come on, Cap.
The only reason I bring it up is because Jennifer Jason Lee is actually doing the narration of the audiobook of the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No.
Yeah, she's
out of town.
I will not.
Wow, good stuff. Well,
and if I'm not mistaken, Scotty, she is the third female. And I love it when people say that Tarantino does not include females into his work. Almost every character he writes, almost every movie he writes is female based. But Jennifer Jason Lee, I think, is the third female to get a Best Supporting Actress nomination from a Tarantino movie. So that whole argument bears no bearing at all. Like, he writes women almost more than he writes men.
We wouldn't have that fallout with the Uma Thurman, but they made up for it.
Well, that was just. I think. Who knows what that
I'm going to crash into that tree.
From what I heard, that they were really great friends at one point. So who knows why that happened or whatever.
But crashed into a tree.
He did really kind of reinvigorate her career. So
But then you made her crash into a tree.
Yeah, no, I heard about that, but it's like that wasn't about her being a female. That was about her being the lead character in a movie, and he, every single actor from Inglourious Basterds said that at the table read, Tarantino said, "I will fire you from this movie if you don't give me 100% at this table read." And most actors just think a table read is like, I'll smoke some pot and I'll sit there and read my lines and it'll be
Harrison
fine.
Ford.
Yeah, sounds like Scott. Right up Scott.
Tarantino doesn't fuck around. So yeah, maybe she crashed into a tree.
During the table read.
On purpose?
That's why
I don't think
so great, because he
or maybe he rescued some Boy Scouts with a helicopter. The man's a hero.
Well, I heard that he
tickled her feet.
He gets so much shit. I don't get it. And like this so Bruce Lee shit. I don't get it. And like, who cares?
Anyway,
we've lost Kylie.
How about that Loki? Oh shit!
How about
it's
that
a Loki spoiler review? Oh,
my favorite Raul Julia performance is in Presumed Innocence.
Is it Julia or Julia?
Well, me and Julia down by the schoolyard.
Oh, nicely done.
Mine is definitely
Julia.
Just left
overdrawn at the memory bank.
Adam's family. Come on, man. Adam's family. Both of them.
He was great. I mean, it was stunt casting. He was perfect, but it's not his best role. I mean, yeah. Come on, have you guys ever seen The Rookie?
It's Adam's family. You gotta do. You gotta like dopey. So come on.
Is that echo distortion happening just in my head or actually in reality? Why am I asking you three?
I think it was me. I think it was me. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's good audio effects. Can we have more of that? More distortion. I like it. Scotty's confused, so it's a bonus.
But it's on my channel, so I don't care. It's on my channel, so I don't care.
Kathleen.
My channel. My channel, my room.
My channel.
My channel.
It's on my channel.
I saw that ScottyR37. Don't think I.
Don't forget,
little bit of a lazy check there.
You're on my channel. It's my channel.
Get on my plane.
More channel.
Phil.
Yes.
Phil.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yes.
Phil.
Yes.
Phil.
If you would like to,
Phil.
if you would like to point your attention towards the backstage, there is a person
Waiting in the wings.
in the wings.
In the wings.
Somebody's waiting.
Is it Paul McCartney? Come on, guys, keep up. That's a music joke. Moving on.
No. I would like to. Well,
Wait.
Is it Kylo?
Hold on.
Who is it?
Who the fuck is it?
Who is it? Who is
well,
it?
it's
Who
Tim.
is it? It's Tim. Oh,
Is
he's
it?
back. Oh,
It's
it's Tim.
It's Tim.
Dude. I popped out for like 30 seconds or whatever because I thought we were playing the joke or whatever. Like everyone was like popping out. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna pop out for like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I
feel you, man.
I'm sorry.
I took off to grab a cold
I'm
one,
sorry,
and you didn't let me back in
I'm
for
sorry,
like 10
Tim.
minutes.
That's my fault.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, man, it's
Now I'm not
or
gonna leave.
something.
I'm just gonna make you guys watch me go to the fridge and get a beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Can you get me one?
Give me one too, man.
We've got no margaritas. What's happening? Low tide margarita bay. What's
No, but
going on?
I was actually having Mai Tais while I was working
Nice.
Drink,
Mai
Cockney.
Tais
Come on, Cockney. Drink.
It's daytime here, old bean. Coffee
Drink.
at this time.
with it.
No.
It's funny that it's daytime where Cap is, but it looks like the most nighttime setting.
Isn't that ironic?
It does, man.
Drink.
There you go.
Oh, dude, Cap, show us where you. I want to see like outside. Let's
You want to
see.
see New Zealand?
I want to get a view of this shit.
Yeah, show us New Zealand. Show us
there
New
you go.
Zealand.
Oh, dude.
Oh, there's a thumb.
Bastard.
There was a
Countryside
thumb.
porn.
Oh, I
American
could
Pie.
tell.
No, but that was a great view out the window.
Beautiful green. I saw it. I saw it, Scotty. God, where he lives.
Look at that greenery. Look at that greenery. Look at that.
Dude, do you have to like fight off Samwise Gamgee every day from coming into your fucking house?
Pretty much.
That guy is
Oh, yeah,
freaking darkness behind me.
Mainly possums. No, it's like
Pussy.
Vietnam out there.
Pussy.
It's beautiful, man.
Vietnam for the possums. Possums every 10 feet. I tell you, they're
Okay,
not
it's
in the
like
jungle.
what?
They are the
It's
jungle.
like what? 6 p.m. It's like
Hey,
6
Cap,
p.m.
if I show you a panoramic of my windows, it's just like street,
Yes.
street. It's like you got
but what's going on that street? Could be a party,
I don't-
a mugging, a love affair.
I don't-
a story on every corner.
An orgy.
I love it.
You
A pretty
never
good
know.
neighborhood. Probably not a mugging, but maybe
The other two.
maybe a gang bashing. I don't know.
And bashing. Just a
Gang
slight
orgy.
bit of, I'm a shark, you're a jet. Let's
Gangs
pull the
of
whole thing off.
orgies.
Basically, every night Ben goes to sleep and he watches Death Wish. And even when he doesn't have to put it into the disc player, it's just happening. It's just outside.
You're coming up. And Tim, where do you live, man? Where do you preside?
Indiana.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's more scenic, I guess.
Yes, I'm in Indiana. Just kidding.
No, no, it's more. I live in a very small town, so it's very like farm and like. I'm originally from Washington State, far more beautiful state. You know, I'm used to going in forest type area. I grew up in like a place literally kind of like in not a log cabin, but like literally our nearest neighbor was like several football fields away. But Indiana, it's all right. It's very flat and very old school per se, but it's okay. But I'm looking at in the fall moving to LA or whatever.
Really?
To make a change. I've dabbled in the industry, so that's why I'm going back out. So yeah.
Nice,
Neat.
man.
Why do you think that in this day and age to be an entertainer, you actually have to be in Los Angeles? Do you think that that's a thing?
Well, this is why. It is because there's more creative types around there, and then when you get around creative types, it creates a burst, just like it creates a buzz. People want to see like their favorite YouTubers or favorite TikTokers collab. And when you make that happen, it just explodes. Like, because people in the Midwest are a little bit more conservative or more like close-minded. I'm not saying they're necessarily bad things, but like if you compare men to women, men are more of a risk takers, and women's are more like the person that settles down the men or whatever.
You're canceled.
That still exists.
It's reality. Women look for.
No, I don't think
women look for a guy that has a good job. Give them that security.
I don't think that you can paint such broad brushes against all women everywhere.
No, I mean, I get what he says.
My Tinder profile says I'm an adult who doesn't like grown-ups.
They say that for social media until they get mugged. Honestly, and they say that until they get mugged.
They all like, swipe left.
Where were you? Yeah.
Oh, we dropped out.
Oh, we've lost the Gulp dropped out.
Yeah.
It's okay. He'll be back.
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm not saying every woman is that way, but I'm just saying that I got off a little bit off topic, but I mean, Atlanta.
It's my stream. I don't care.
Atlanta is definitely the secondary Hollywood. I know this, and
yes.
My acting coach is from that. Next weekend. I'm meeting up with my acting coach and some of my fellow classmates I've never met in person.
That's cool.
I'm looking really forward to it. And so, go. What were we saying?
No. That's
saying.
Do you have any
tapped out?
Oh, do you have any stuff that you want to share or want to plug? Like, do you have a Twitter? Do you have a reel or anything?
Yeah, I do actually have an acting reel, and I have a portfolio. I'm on
I've been on this channel.
I'm on a couple of casting websites or whatever, so I do see like casting stuff that are being submitted, and I'm noticing a lot more. So I'm in that sphere. Nice. People don't really know, but I've been in like bigger things like the Super Bowl. That's like the biggest show in the world. I've been on like high production sets. I met Madonna. I've done like several things that are like the average guy wouldn't have done. And then so I had my successes. I've regressed back from one of that stuff because of.
I'm Canadian, so I've won the Grey Cup twice. But aside from that. Sorry, I was just I jumped in. I interrupted to make a joke.
I get it. I wanted to make a joke earlier.
No one cares.
Yes.
Yeah. So if Han Solo and Luke Skywalker got in a rap debate, the first like shade thrown at each other would be like, well, Han shot first, but then Luke would be like, I kissed my sister first, though.
Oh no, I got there first.
No.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Where was the planning on that one, George? That's right.
Well,
She slipped him the tongue in Empire.
Tim, what do you think about the changing of or at least the discontinuation of the advertising of Boba Fett's ship no longer being referred to as Slave One?
Unpaid intern 1. That's what it's now called.
That's what everyone's calling it now. Essentially,
either that or Boba's taxi service to Tatooine.
I don't claim
Tatooine
to
cabs.
I don't claim to be woke. I don't like that term. I would rather be a free thinker, like take it situational, because you can't put everything in the same category. You can't.
No, good distinction.
Tim
I like
is
that.
the least woke person I know, so come on, man.
Yeah.
No, it's good because you're right. People are just always pouncing on the word. Nice one, Tim.
But the thing is, I don't hate someone that disagrees with me.
Yeah.
And
me neither.
Like, for a group that's asking for respect and stuff, this is the biggest problem with society today is it's hypocritical when you say that you want equality and all of that. I don't think it's about equality anymore. I think I truly think it's about revenge and not equality, because they're falling in that same path of the cycle of hate that's been going on.
He's right.
100%.
He's right.
All right, like
Amen.
I don't care. Like I could still date a girl that disagreed with me politically. I still could. If we can talk and communicate as a team, which a relationship is essentially, you communicating and sacrificing things for each other because you love each other. That's how it works. But today, things are getting people are getting way too harsh, and they're like, well,
yeah. So I wanted you on my show because I know you've been supportive of me since day one. So that's why I wanted you to come on my show, and so you can speak your mind. And I know
this young man talks a lot of sense.
You got a legit opinion. So that's
legit quit.
Oh yeah, thank you. Cinnamon Gulp is backstage, by the way.
Oh shit! Okay, I got him.
Yeah, come on, Cinema.
Oh, come on back, Ben. Or sorry,
just to warn you guys, I'll be departing within the next 3.5 minutes. I have other duties to attend to, but
what?
I know, but
fired.
I don't want to pull a Ryan Johnson and completely subvert your expectations by disappearing like snow.
You know what, Cap? Though that's okay because like seeing you in person will last a lifetime for me.
It's embedded on your retina forever.
Look at that handsome face. God damn it! Look at that. And it's forever on my. It's forever on my channel. It's forever on my channel. So
God bless you. Channel. Exclusively on the Black Philip Alvarez channel.
God bless you. God bless you, brother.
I wish it was call it Cap. The pith. How do you say it? The pith?
Don't be taking the pith now.
Epiphany.
Don't make fun of people with
this. Because he was
so taking the pith helmet.
You were legendary on our 5-year. All the people on the show always talk about you on that show.
Do they do it like this? Wanker.
They go, he looked a hell of a He looked a lot like Michael Caine. He looked like Michael Caine from that movie.
My name, Team Cockney. No, Cinema Guy, I appreciate the invite. And I must admit, although he's one of the more annoying members of the YouTube community, he really endeared me to Scotty because he actually was the one that caught me out when I was going, you know what, I really think that Deckard's a Blade Runner. And Scotty was going, I was going, shut up, Scotty, I'm making a point. Deckard is definitely a Blade Runner. And Scotty's going, Cap, I think you mean something else. Shut up, Scotty, I'm making a point on Cinema Gulp. So thank you for that comedy moment that will live forever in infamy.
Scotty doesn't miss a beat of what anyone says. So when he said like, well, no, Deckard is a Blade Runner.
We know he's a Blade Runner, you cocky twit. So thank you, Scotty, for being the attention meister. You're not just a pretty face.
Well, sometimes I am.
Stream killer at 158.
Wait a minute.
Then you look like Lily Tomlin, that is.
Oh, come on. Am I Lily? Seriously? I don't want to be Lily
You're
Tomlin.
all the Lily, all the Tomlin.
Oh, stop it.
I am glad that amongst the tomfoolery, you actually asked me a serious question, and I was able to give you a serious answer vis-a-vis my 1982 Starburst I've been carrying
That's
around
amazing,
for
man.
39 years, just in case someone asked me that question. So, Scotty, that was nicely done.
Lily Tomlin?
Right.
What?
On that
I
list,
don't
chaps,
know.
I just Googled it. I'm
I had
confused.
given Scotty a compliment earlier by saying he looked like a much prettier woman, but he didn't take kindly to it. So I said, okay, maybe.
He did. It wasn't good enough for him, was it? It wasn't quite good enough.
You didn't see the beard.
He doesn't
No,
actually
but like
look
I'm
Lily
looking at
Tomlin to me.
myself in the camera and I'm like, I can't even think of what attractive woman I would be. I don't think I would be an attractive
Lily
woman.
down Tom.
Beverly
Doesn't even have a
D'Angelo,
license,
maybe?
Lisa.
Beverly
No, not even close. I'm nowhere as pretty as Beverly D'Angelo.
Well, that's why I said Lily Tomlin, because you weren't going to accept.
And I guess, but I know, but I feel bad because I don't want to be as funny.
Phil,
as
what's
Lily.
going on here?
Philip, go pick a winner.
Pick me a winner.
Right, on that note, chaps, I'm going to leave you to 4 icons. So I'd like to say thank you, ScottyR37, for being such a top listener and a top wit. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Tim. You are Kylie Minogue to me. I mean, Kylo Ren. Sorry, Freudian slip. You are Kylo Ren to me. Thank you for my
I want to
channel.
be Kylie Minogue.
I told you that's only on Sundays. Cinema Gulp, thank you for being a legend and for giving us Cinema Gulp's lore. And Black Philip Alvarez, owner of the Black Philip Alvarez channel, I'd like to say a heavy plastic to you, heavy plastic, and brass, heavy brass.
Yes, what I tell you, Longhorns.
Later, Cap,
thank you.
and congratulations again on 200, man. It's just going to keep going up. Don't get
5
discouraged.
times.
Congrats on 200, brother.
And up,
Do
and
not get
down,
discouraged.
and up. 200
Congrats
for the
on
fifth
200. I love you, brother. Thank you for
Thank
showing
you,
your
guys.
face.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
so
showing
much.
your face. You're
Anytime, guys.
Live long and prosper.
Live
I
long,
love you,
be
brother.
lucky.
Take care. Peace.
Ah, one guy.
It was
Can
really good to
anybody
see
do it?
him.
Is there somebody that can't do the?
I can't do it. I can't do
Is
it.
there anyone that can't do that? It's pretty easy, right?
I can't do it. No, I can't do it. I
Ah,
can't do
Phil
it.
can't do it.
I can't do it. I gotta force myself to do it.
Why? Really?
I can't do it.
I have met so many women who enjoy this skill.
I'll just do this
Whoa.
one.
It's harder though. It's harder though. What's going on here?
I'll just do this one.
It's harder to do the double. It really takes more effort. Look at that. It's weird that one don't go. It's like it fights it.
I want to quickly. There was a couple of things that my friend Tim, who I'm happy to finally get to talk to. Maybe we'll do a show one day. But like some of the points he made, I was listening to, and I really enjoyed listening to. I agree with you, Tim, about the beauty, the absolute beauty of the cinematography of The Last Jedi. And that's the only thing I like about it. But it is gorgeous. It's maybe the best looking Star Wars movie ever made. But yeah, I heard you talking about that earlier, so I just wanted.
I have it on my wall. I mean,
I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but I'm not a hater of the movie. But I think it's gorgeous to stare at. You know, it's like a cinema verite. It's like
it's a spectacle, man. Like that scene, the whole Red Room thing. Man, that was a beautiful scene.
Yeah, the story doesn't make any sense, and the script is terrible. The acting's good, but the cinematography and the direction is just perfect, you know, so.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So I was kind of agreeing with you, but I didn't hear the rest of your thing, so I don't know if some of what I just said, like
I don't mind Last Jedi. I have it on my wall. I mean, I never thought I would have a freaking Star Wars poster on my freaking wall.
Yeah, but the poster's better than the movie.
I'm also a huge fan of
I got my brother Kylo Tim.
There's a lot of beauty in a more gritty way in Rogue One too. I feel. I think if you rewatch Rogue One, there's a lot of beautiful, gritty moments in that movie. It's not all that way. There's a lot of static shots. Shots between two people are terrible, but some of the wide shots are amazing.
Oh yeah, like especially like that one of the last scenes when you see Jyn Erso, and I can't remember the other character, when you see like it's like a lake shot. It's a bigger picture, and you kind of see that the world's going to end or that planet's going to explode, and what are the meteor or
fucking Hans Lando or whatever, or fucking what's his name?
He's getting his own series, I guess, or he's going to be like a main.
That's Inglourious Bastards. Lando.
Hans Landa is what you were saying.
Hans Landa.
Well, what's his name? It's like
Jyn Erso. I don't know. Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor. That's it. Cassian.
All right.
Yeah, he's going to be a major.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, fucking nerds.
God it's not that. It's not that. I'm sorry. I just gave up. Like I gave up on Star Wars.
Hey, you talking about Star Wars? That'll bump me up. That'll bump my.
Like I still have hope for Doctor. Like I put all of my chips into Doctor Who and Star Trek, and that is where I'm paying attention to. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to be able to bring it back. But with Star Wars, no. My investment with Star Wars was all about the original trilogy, and I enjoyed how it was thinly iced over the cake of the prequels, and I enjoyed that cake. I could have used a little more frosting, but I liked that cake. But when the sequel trilogy, I'm just like, no, I can see the Hollywood behind all of this, and I'm lost.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's a good description.
Hey, Tim, are you a younger guy? You look like you're maybe like in your mid-20s.
No, he's 78.
No, I'm actually
86. She's 86 years old.
I'm actually 33. To be honest.
Oh, you look younger. Okay. So you're not that much.
He's literally freaking Kylo Ren. Come on.
So you're not okay.
Look at him.
Then your credibility stands as it should, because you're not, like a 21-year-old
dude
trying to tell me what I'm supposed to think about Star Wars. I want to strangle those guys.
Dude, Tim is buff.
Star Wars last year.
He's buffed as hell. You're gonna fuck with him. He's like, yeah.
Now I see a lot what goes on like TikTok. People get pretty intense. I keep it face value. I'd never go into that because I know I've seen like, gosh dang. But I have opinions about like some of the stuff. I just keep it more commercialized, if that makes sense. Because I want to be more of a positive, but I like coming on here and. Like on YouTube, I can talk about that, but on TikTok, definitely not, because people can do it or stitch you or whatever, and you literally could be arguing back and forth.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know anything about TikTok. I don't know what it is. What's on it.
That's Tim Jr. Jackson or other brother, former other brother. So
yeah, no, it's big on there. Star Wars is huge. Like anything cosplay is huge, but Star Wars, Loki is massive right now because it's on. Well, Bad Batch too, but yeah, I never go like I always try to like look at it subjectively. I never want to like call. I never attack someone personally and make assumptions about them because I don't know them, but I do feel like sometimes they do go like there are certain channels that do go like they're kind of swayed. I feel like, but I'm never gonna cut. I'm not here to call people out. I'm here to talk about what I like, right? So I bring up what I like, and then I'll poke some stuff at it, right?
Okay, I got a challenge for you. If I told you that my favorite Star Wars character of all time was Dexter Jettster, Would you call me out on that?
Jester.
But I'm gonna be straight up. Like I'm gonna say, it's not really controversial. But I'm more of a Lord of the Rings fan than Star
Everybody
Wars.
has their favorite character from Star Wars.
I'm more of a Lord of the Rings guy than the Star Wars.
Me too.
Yeah, subjectively, I think Lord of the Rings.
Scotty hates Lord of the Rings. Come on.
Oh, dang. I think Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars, but the idea of Star Wars is better.
Future video between Kylo, Tim, and Scotty.
For example, listen to it.
That's a future video.
Look at a film like Fast and Furious.
Scotty, get your own channel. Come on, schooling.
So like the very generalization and like, oh, family or whatever, right? You know, they're fun films and that they have their little quirks and stuff like that. I get the appeal, whatever. Very fun popcorn movie. That's what Star Wars is. And then you have Lord of the Rings that sweep the Oscars when they were existing, and there's like far more better writing, deeper storytelling. The relationship between Sam and Frodo taking you on this journey, and like Aragorn and.
Well, they took a journey, all right.
Yeah, they took a journey, but like, it's like comparing like other films that are like some films are just not going to make huge box office. They're more meant for like serious points, and ever today the growing problem is keeping that focus for like at least 10 seconds or 20 seconds. I don't know what it is for the younger generation or whatever, but with Star Wars,
45 seconds.
Is that
that's the max?
Okay. Yeah, so you see what I'm kind of saying, and like the big complaint on Loki is it's taking too long. I don't think so. Bad Batch is 30-minute episodes, and they have been doing a bunch of side quests. I still like the show and started really strong with the first episode and had some decent episodes, but it's really been like divisive as well because it's a lot of side quests. What Loki has been doing, it really pays off for the decisions they make. Yeah. And that's why I like it. I mean, there's a difference. Like Lord of the Rings makes decisions that pays off. Longer films. But Star Wars is making decisions that don't really like how we talked about earlier, Scotty, like towards the end, like the fallacy. We both agreed on the fallacies. So like Star Wars, I'm just kind of like, WTF? I don't want to hate it. I'm a fan. I'll still watch it. But the last movie I didn't go see in theaters because I saw the first two movies. I saw the first two movies. I was there at the first showing at 7:00. I got there 45 minutes early, so I could get a good seat. I hate sitting up front. I had to sit in the back, like towards the middle. So the third one, I was like, all right, I wanted to see it so bad, but I was like, at what point in time do you make that point in time that you gotta stand up? You gotta stand up. Like it's not even a political thing. It's just like if you don't like something, the direction you go. Obviously, you saw the shift down on the box office. I mean, if you look at a scale, first one way up. Maybe it was nostalgia stuff, whatever. But the second one went down, then it kind of stagnated.
Can I give you a perspective about that? Like,
yeah, go ahead.
The problem with
I would like to offer another perspective after you're done with yours.
Mine will be super fast.
So will mine. Go ahead.
The perspective that I have on that, and I love Tim. I love the contrast of those. I love talking about Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars, and not a lot of people do because they're very different. I mean, Kevin Smith did, and Clerks 2 and stuff like that. But to me, okay, so Star Wars is at least these days, it is a studio product, and I hate saying that. It's not even just a studio product. It's like a commodity. It's like something that's traded, it's something that's part of like the fucking trades. It's like, oh, I got 3 cents on this and 5 cents on this. How much stock is in this? When Lord of the Rings was made, this was like your heyday. When Lord of the Rings started filming, they were filming The Matrix, and like they were filming movies that were like out there trying to branch out and do something different and get us out of the 90s and get us out of this like thing that we're whatever, just decade shifting or whatever.
It was kind of like auteurs taking advantage of the blockbuster era.
Yeah, exactly, Scotty. But when you have something this huge as Lord of the Rings, it takes a genius to tell a studio, okay, look, I get it. This is a book property. We don't even know if anyone's going to give a shit about the hobbits or the world. We don't know if anybody cares. Give me the 3 movies and let me make them all in my backyard. The way that Peter Jackson did that, I considered Peter Jackson one of the most. Blackfield, do you have something?
I'm grinning because I love this conversation. So
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying like
I'm just grinning from ear to ear because I love this conversation.
Like Peter Jackson didn't have the constraint, but the way that he talked himself into that studios. Because what do you see at the beginning of Lord of the Rings? Wingnut, right? You see Wingnut production. Like they just gave him the keys, and like when you give a guy like that, when you give a filmmaker 3 movies, you'd be surprised how great your product can be if you just trust them. And they trusted Peter Jackson to make these movies, and that's why they're so good.
But also, don't forget that the movie that Peter Jackson made before the Lord of the Rings trilogy was The Frighteners.
The Frighteners, which I love.
Well,
which is great.
It's very reflective on society.
The Frighteners. I love the
Anyway,
Frighteners.
Tim, sorry.
Oh, yeah. What I was going to bring up, like, look at Zack Snyder's vision. We find later out that his vision was destroyed by studios sticking their fingers in. If that would have happened to Lord of the Rings, it wouldn't be so great. People still wouldn't be talking about it. That's why they're talking about bringing Lord of the Rings into the series. They want to make it more Game of Thrones, which I have no problem with whatsoever. But I really want them just to drop 1 episode a week, keep the hype going. When you drop, it's awesome binge watching stuff. I get it.
I agree with you, man. I agree with you.
But once a week keeps the buzz talking about it.
It's so much better. So much.
Yeah, better. Yeah. I mean, like, I was on my stream last night or whatever on my Tim's Talk channel, and like I was talking with my buddy Zach. He's working in the industry too, in SFX, like that segment or whatever, special effects. And we were talking about like how that show made us want to drink more wine, right? Like because they were always drinking wine. And then, there's certain puns like "Long live Jon Snow." What show?
I was a non-smoker until I started.
That for me.
I was a non-smoker until I watched Mad Men.
Lies.
That too, dude. They are always.
I don't believe that.
They are always drinking, in like it made me want to drink more watching Mad Men. Definitely, like, and his life was so like depressing. But it was complex. It was a good story. I felt like it ended well, but like,
you don't want to know what happened when I watched Breaking Bad.
You pass out drunk. You pass out. I think you took it seriously.
You don't know what happened to me when I watched New Jack City.
Oh my God!
Hookers every day. Hookers.
Come on, boys in the hood. Come on, boys in the hood.
Oh dang!
I watched Australia one day, and I ended up in Perth.
Did you guys play Cyberpunk? Anyone play Cyberpunk 2099?
Is that a game?
Yeah.
2077.
Yeah,
they
made it, and they made a big deal about Keanu Reeves.
Oh no, dude!
No, we were talking Blade Runner earlier, so that's why I felt like it was relevant. But anyways, this game, yeah.
Hi, boy! I got the steel book.
Oh, nice. What? Blade Runner. Oh, you do? Holy crap! Nice.
Yeah. Show your shit on my channel. Yes. Show your shit on my channel.
So yes. They just updated it for Xbox. I think it's like episode or update 1.123 or something. And
it's like how you just show random shit on my channel. Like everybody's gonna notice.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I got 56 subscribers.
So I grabbed this for Tim.
Like, I'm gonna gain like 50 subscribers after this. Right?
So I want to show. I want to show all you guys this, but I actually selected it so Tim could see it. I don't know if he cares, but
of course Tim cares.
My favorite piece of physical media is not a DVD or a Blu-ray. It's a vinyl record because that's what I collect. And I have an Empire Strikes Back original vinyl record, which has all this original artwork inside of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Give him a clap.
Literally next to impossible to get. It doesn't
not as rare, but yours is better because this is like more of newer age. Yours is like old school type. Like yours
this
is like
a vinyl record, so it's very different than what you. But look at the back. Look at the back. Everyone loves the back because it's the original.
VHS free on my. How are you showing this free on my channel?
It's the original VHS cover, like that you don't see.
So do you have like the record player cinema?
Yeah. My channel. Dude,
that would be cool to see
on your own
like
channel and get paid for it.
Look at that. It's there.
Ooh, dude, look at that.
It's original. 1980.
Holy
That's
crap.
awesome, but how are you going to show it on my channel that's not monetized? I mean, come on.
No, what are you talking about?
I mean, I know you want to support me, but I mean, how are you going to show something like that on my channel?
I wanted to show Tim that because I know he's like a Star Wars dude. So
we
all are.
Yeah, he's kind of Tim. I mean, he's on my wall. He's on my wall right here. He's Kylo 10. He's Kylo Ren.
But you don't got what I got, man. You don't got
You don't know what I got. I got Kylo 10 on my wall, though. And I got him on my stream, dude.
Hey, fellas, I got a scat because I just looked at the time. And
do you have any final thoughts on Loki episode 4?
I just love this show. I love it. I hope to God that's not the last that we see of Owen Wilson, and I don't think it is.
Oh no, he's coming. I hope he comes back. Come on,
man. When Loki got pruned, it just pretty much told me that we're going to see more Owen Wilson because but that was still the most emotional scene on the show so far. When
that performance was heartbreaking.
Loki cares about somebody. He cares about somebody. When that happened,
Owen Wilson performing Fear, like that was a really good. That was a fucking awesome performance.
That the whole episode, this show is just fucking great. I love it.
Okay,
I love it.
Out of 37, how many how many bananas?
Yeah, give us a score.
7.5 gulps for me, which I think is what every one of them's been so far. I haven't disliked a single episode. I haven't really liked one more than another. I like them all for different reasons. I think the show is just written so good that I'm just soaking it up, you know?
I can't wait till the end of the season.
I can't wait till I'll have you guys doing a binge drinking where we're all just drinking shitloads of PBR and talk about the entire series instead of just one episode.
Yeah, you've been on 3 of my freaking spoiler episodes, so come on.
I love your spoiler episodes. They're awesome, dude. Hey, Tim, it was nice meeting you, man. And let's chat more, man. You're a good dude. Love you guys. Phil, Scotty, I'll talk to you guys soon, man. Have fun.
Love your body, Larry.
Love your body, Larry. Dr. Rosen. I will be watching the rest of the episode.
I can't do that shit.
I'll have a steak sandwich and a steak sandwich. Thank you.
I can't cheat. I can't do that shit.
So Kylo, do you have any final thoughts on the 4th episode of Loki?
Oh man, I was thinking of something. I had something really that is brewing in my mind about like
way off base, but go ahead.
Yeah. Oh man. Hold on. My mind's rendering. I had something really in my mind that I wanted to address as far as this episode.
Go ahead.
Please.
Okay. So
No rush. No rush.
I ultimately think that this is the best out of the Marvel series, like MCU stuff that put out. I think it's the best.
Yes.
And because like
I disagree, but okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you just don't know what, like, you never know what that, F's gonna happen, right? You never know what's gonna happen, and like even at each episode, it gives you information, and you think but you don't know by the end of the episode, and that's great because it, like any episode, if they're doing their job as a writing standpoint, it needs to pose a question. It needs to pose questions, and there are many questions. Right. And then they answer some of them, but they don't give them all. They don't spoon feed the questions, and so that's what I think so great about the series. I honestly think the series is like averagely for me has been like 8.5, like 2 and 8. I think it's like the last 2 episodes were really strong for me. I really like them. I don't know. It's just hitting differently with me. Maybe I realize my life has been more of a low key, but I don't know.
Correct difference. So that's your choice.
Yeah.
Man.
But I understand.
I'm not gonna hate on you for
but I want to bring up something in between though. There's a girl
Sam,
I follow.
understand in terms of feeling like a mischief maker, and I am identifying with that in the character more than I have when it was in a supporting capacity in the Thor movie. Like I'm empathizing with Loki more, but I am aware that he's a villain. But he's trying not to be, and because I've already seen his growth, but this is a different Loki. It's a variant. And so it's interesting to see the divergence when you're presented. Like, imagine being shown by the TVA the rest of your life after your variants.
Yeah, knowing you're gonna die eventually.
But you would see the death of your parents and your brother actually finally the one thing you wanted to be acknowledged by. I want Thor to love me.
Yeah, because he's always lived in that shadow of Thor, because Thor's like the typical, like, he's big, tall, strong, handsome, blonde, blue-eyed dude, whatever, like typical Norwegian dude, like just like built different.
Guy's a god of thunder.
Yeah, he's built different. It's like
badass.
But then but people want to stereotype Thor like he's had it easy. He's always had to live in the shadow of Odin. Like, how do you live in the shadow of someone that's like God, right? Pretty much in that universe. Yeah. But then Loki has his problems too, and he's always felt miss out of place or whatever. He's never been full on like a Asgardian. He's always been like kind of frost giant. He's always like suspected something. He's always had like a different power set skill. That's why he's worked well with Loki and the crew, because like they all have their dynamic. They all have the things they're good at. So man, I absolutely love this series. Like, can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Or do I?
But it's not as good as WandaVision.
Shut up, you and your heart on.
We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Yeah. I really did like WandaVision, by the way. But Tom Hiddleston, to me, Elizabeth Olsen. Well, actually, Elizabeth Olsen's a really good actress, but I can't think of his name. I feel the guy that plays Vision is a credible actor.
Paul Bettany.
Yes. God, he like that dude. Just like he stills the scene. He just like, there's these subtle emotions that you pick up on or whatever. And, Anthony Mackie's not capturing it. Like Sebastian Stan outshined Anthony Mackie 100%. There was that scene between where they were being not interrogated, but they were with the therapy scene. You know what I'm talking about? The therapy scene where their legs. But like Sebastian Stan was like talking to like conflicted. He's like, talking about the shield, how you just gave it up. That was a really powerful scene. That had layers. And Anthony Mackie didn't reach that level like
you're right about that. Because
I disagree.
He didn't want to be Captain America. So
that was a deep conversation they had, and it was very comedic too with not secretary, but the therapist. But it just I mean, it's good content that's coming out. I like all the content.
I think he knew what he wanted to be. He didn't want to be Captain America because I don't think he had the confidence there. Because he still had he still had that demons in his mind.
Yeah, and he's not like a super soldier. Like it was in the comics that Falcon does become Captain America, but it's also in the comics later on that Bucky becomes Captain America. To me, it would have made more sense that Bucky became Captain America because he had the harder struggle and he was a super soldier, and he had more. And he's a better fighter.
I can see that.
He was already a cool character as Falcon. He was already cool.
I don't know what's going on in terms of the second seasons for any of these shows. As far as I'm concerned, the only show that deserves a second season so far is Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And so it would be interesting if they did Captain America and the Winter Soldier as a second season. And by the end of the second season, you get Captain America and Falcon. And Bucky is Captain America. It would be interesting to see them swap and do something like that. If Captain America is truly a mantle to be passed on, then I think that Bucky should at least get it from Sam.
Yeah, we don't know who he does in the comics eventually. So
but what has happened in the comics isn't necessarily what's going to happen in the cinematic or televisual universes.
We all know that because Feige never follows comics. So
no, Feige's really good about following the comics. But before we get all
Red Walrus, how's it going, man? Red Walrus,
he's like,
I'm sorry.
I'm not even in the comments.
Yeah, no, I know.
He's one of my buddies, Red Walrus.
Hey,
I know who he is. That dude's awesome. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Come in. What's up?
But I'm really looking forward to What If.
Oh, yeah, it's an animated series, right? It's anime. It's all animated. The What If stuff. They're saying Peggy Carter is going to be Captain America or whatever. So
Tim, that's why we're friends. Is because your first place in your brain when I said "What if" was like, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be new Peggy Carter."
Hey, Peggy Carter.
Peggy Carter is a fucking smoke show, sir.
I would marry her.
She is. I'm not disagreeing with you.
The only shame is I can't remember the actress's name, man. Like oh my gosh, she's lovely. I like her in anything she's done.
Hey, she's going to be in the new Mission Impossible movie. Maybe the next two.
Oh, true. Fucking name.
That's true.
Haley Atwell.
Yes. Haley Atwell. Yes, that's her name. Haley Atwell.
There was rumors that she was dating Tom Cruise for a little bit. I'm not sure if there's validity to it.
Well, I dated Tom Cruise. It's not like nobody has.
I date Tom Cruise. That guy goes around.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes around.
God, dude, I'm so excited about Top Gun, though. Man.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see that in a theater.
That is gonna be so cool, man. Like, what is that beautiful? She's considered older actress now, but she's always been the love of my life. What's her face? The chick with black hair.
Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly. Yes. I've loved her. Yeah, I love her from day one. She had me at. Hello.
Jennifer Connelly.
Okay,
that was my ASMR version of it.
That's Paul Bettany's wife you're talking about.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Sorry, Vision.
She was
Sorry,
married to
Vision.
Russell Crowe for some years. Jennifer Connelly was.
Well, I was married to
You've been
Russell
around.
Crowe.
You've been around.
Yeah. But no, I absolutely love her. Just like Anna de Armas or whatever. She's going to be in James Bond. Oh, I love her too.
Have you ever seen The Rocketeer?
I have, but it's been a minute. I was a kid, but I remember watching it.
Do you, and I'm not just asking you, I'm asking everyone who's watching. Are there actually people watching?
Nice.
So, Tim,
yes, people watching.
Do you have Disney Plus?
I do. I do.
You should watch The Rocketeer. If you are a fan of Jennifer Connelly, watch The Rocketeer. Because everything else about the movie is going to be great, and there's going to be Jennifer Connelly.
Ooh, she's probably like 15 in the movie,
Jennifer Connelly.
Like prime Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, don't get him too excited. Come on, just show titties.
Oh no! It's no nudity. It's just she cuts a figure.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. What was that one movie that she's like? There's all these memes where she's riding on that little horse thing in Target or something.
Career opportunities.
Yes. I actually saw that movie for the first time this year. This year I saw it because I saw so much about it. I was like, oh my gosh. I've already thought she's been hot like all these years, and I went back and watched it.
I think I lost my virginity to that scene. Like,
it's a good movie.
Lost your virginity like to your hand or
yeah, to my hand. Or else.
I was wondering, I was like, what? No, it's a sexy. I mean, it's a good scene. It's a good scene.
No, that scene on the horse machine.
Well, we can't have a conversation about Jennifer Connelly without bringing up Requiem for a Dream. Have you ever seen Requiem for a Dream?
Yes.
I don't think I have.
I have.
I love the score. I listen to it sometimes in the gym, but like that song is like incredible. But I've never seen it. I need to make a point, like to watch it.
Oh my stars! Please make sure you're in a really good mood before you see that movie.
Is it like very like? Is it like?
It's not fun. It's not fun.
That scene doesn't really have a score, does it?
Yeah, it's a nightmare. The entire movie is a degradation to a nightmare. I've seen it twice. Once I was inebriated. The second time I had to watch it sober, and I'd be like, okay, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. And then I watched it again, and I was like, nope, every decision I've ever made in my entire life is wrong. I should throw myself off a bridge. And so, yeah, no, I would recommend seeing that movie when you are prepared for it.
No, it's definitely on my bucket list. I'll watch it. She's in it.
But there is
movies without spoilers. Come on.
And Jennifer Connelly's in it, so it can't be bad. It is a masterpiece of cinema, but it is one of the most terrifying things I've seen twice.
Well, yeah, she's getting pretty much ass raped by a double-sided dildo.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Oops.
Yeah, no.
But got demonetized, but I'm not monetized. So,
but the first thing you should do is watch The Rocketeer. Watch The Rocketeer.
Ah, my God! Do not do that.
No, it's a good movie.
No, it's a good movie, but don't watch.
You don't like the
movie after watching. For a Dream.
No, you watch The Rocketeer first.
Yeah, then you get to watch Jennifer, what's her face, get ass raped.
Oh, no!
You get to watch ass rape between two dildos.
No, it's one dildo, but it's double-sided, and there are two of them, and they're both uncomfortable. Anyway, no, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
I've seen the movie, and thank God I'm not monetized.
Well, anyway, Phil, did you have any last thoughts when it comes to the 4th episode of Loki?
Yeah, I thought it was much better than the 3rd episode because it Wilson returned, so he was great.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. No, I mean, come on. I mean, he's a Texan. I'm a Texan. Come on. We're going to root for my fellow Texans, so come on.
So are you ready? Do you want to shut her down, or what's the score here, pal?
Shut her down. We're hitting at almost 3. Well, we're about 22 minutes from the 3-hour mark. So, but shut her down. Holy shit! Who's this redneck in my chat?
That's Trenton Ellingsworth.
Fuck is that? Hey guys, can I ask y'all something? Okay.
Apparently.
And one of the trailers, I don't know which one, but it's in.
I will read.
Yeah, Canadian ass. Happy Canada Day, by the way.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to America Day.
Canada Day.
In one of the trailers, I don't know which, but it's in the episode 5 promo. There are a few quick shots of Loki walking around in some sort of hallway, and it's all cosmic and like bright yellow cracks. I haven't seen that. I can imagine.
Is it giving away spoilers?
Sorry, what?
You're not allowed to give away spoilers until I spoil it myself.
No, but this is the Loki spoiler show.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah, you're allowed to give out spoilers. Anyway, Trenton, I haven't seen that particular promo, but it sounds like a thing. It may be presented later on because there are cosmic things afoot. Red Walrus says, Tim, check out The Hotspot for good Jennifer Connelly movie. Oh, The Hotspot. Tim.
I've never seen it. I'll have to check it out.
She shows her hotspot, all right. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Well, that got dirtier than necessary.
Does she?
It's my channel. It's my channel. Damn
all right.
It. I'm not
it's your house. It's your house.
I'm not monetized, so come on.
Monetized? Trenton says, I'm pretty sure that's him meeting the
cosmic things, blah blah blah.
No cosmic things.
Oh, that's a Bill and Ted reference. They Captain's fucking with us. Stop fucking with us, Captain Spock.
Anyway, I must take my leave.
This is approaching 2:45, pretty much.
It has been a pleasure discussing everything with you. Tim, good to talk to you, man.
It was awesome. It was awesome to hang out. It's a pleasure to be on. Thank you for having me.
Wait a minute.
And Phil.
What? Yes.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate being on your channel.
So you probably took Steve's place as your partner, so.
Well, no, just hanging out.
Yeah, I like doing these. It was fun. We had band. We had a Cockney Spock. Cockney hipster Spock, whatever the hell his name is now. He's got like 50,000 names. Come on.
He does have many agendas.
But you're welcome to my channel anytime. I promise.
Okay. Well, then, thank you so much. I will talk to you guys in the future.
Yeah, and make sure to like. Are we still live?
Subscribe, like, chat, whatever, all that good stuff. Bye.